ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. I'm Chet Yoder, and it's time for another exciting edition of Shreveport Mudbugs hockey, as tonight they will renew their 20-plus year rivalry against their arch rival in Dan Wildfong and the Lone Star Brahmas for the first game of this two-game series and the last series between the two teams in the regular season. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Landers Dodge Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram pregame show, and tonight the Mudbugs, who've been kind of riding a little bit of a roller coaster, a win one, lose one, win two, lose one, and have not been able to get on a win streak. They have been playing some consistent hockey, though. They took 3 out of 4 points from New Mexico, and one thing the Mudbugs did right was they were better on their special teams, as they were 3 for 4 on the man advantage while killing off all 7 power plays that New Mexico threw at them. Looking at the South Divisional standings, Lone Star is in first place with 53 points. It's tight as they're 26-11-1. The big key, though, is Lone Star has played 38 games. The Mudbugs 2 points behind Lone Star with 3 games in hand at 23-7-5 rather. Then you have Amarillo kind of struggling right now. They've lost their last 3 in third place with 46 points. The Wichita Falls Warriors red hot. They are 13-1-1 in their last 15 points, and they're 1 point behind Amarillo at a record of 20-9-5. And boy, and then New Mexico looks like they're falling out of that playoff push, so to speak. Yet they did get a win here last Saturday. They are at 27 points, and then Odessa in last place at 21 points. Tonight, American-made themed weekend as the Mudbugs once again taking on the Brahmas. And if you're joined in and you're looking to come out, please do. We got a fish fry tonight. And then tomorrow night will be a 7-Eleven puck drop, 650 with the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. But we'll be giving out USA bandanas and moon pies while supplies last. So you want to come out early, and you want to come out to the George, of course, to check out Game 2 of this two-game series. Will be the last regular season meeting between these two rivals as well in the South. Also, you want to also be sure to check out all the fun stuff we have. A very patriotic weekend here at George's Pond and Hirsch Coliseum. You can get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or logging on to mudbugshockey.com. Mudbugs tonight, obviously, like their starts in these games, but that second period has been their nightmare. It's been really their most disastrous period. It's what put them in trouble, rather, last weekend against New Mexico. They gave up 3 unanswered goals on Saturday, only to come back, but could not complete the comeback as they fell in the shootout. So they'll look to obviously right that ship. And Dan Wildfong and these Lone Star Brahmas just taking care of business. They've won their last 5 straight, and they're able to kind of ride the course to kind of jump on top of Shreveport, because Shreveport did have the lead by a narrow margin in the South for just a little bit. And the Mudbugs, obviously, with a win tonight, can reclaim that top spot because they would be tied in points, but the Mudbugs would have the higher win percentage in games in hand to take that top spot, obviously, looking at the standings. We'll talk to Mudbugs associate head coach Rich Perrant after these messages. It's the Mudbugs and the Brahmas. Game 1 of this two-game series. What a rivalry series it's going to be. American-made themed weekend at the George. And you're listening to Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuel letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to BayouBlasters.com.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you either as a small business owner or individual with all services from accounting to investment planning. Congratulations to our Shreveport Mudbugs on this 2021 season. They have overcome the odds of a pandemic to keep hockey alive in Shreveport-Bossier. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Biggest series of the weekend for the Mudbugs as they welcome in their arch rival in the Lone Star Brahmas. Lone Star in first place with 53 points. Mudbugs right behind them with 51 points with 3 games in hand. We're joined by Mudbugs associate head coach Rich Perron. And last week, you got 3 out of 4 points from New Mexico. It felt like a good weekend, I guess you can say, getting 3 points, but maybe a little unsatisfied after falling in the shootout.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you want to close out and get your 4 points, but we'll take the positives from last weekend, and again, like you said, 3 out of 4 points. We won't sneeze at that, and getting points in this division every weekend is been huge for every team in this division. So, big task tonight, and we're looking forward to it.
You guys got into that hole after another bad second period, and Coach Soupy talked about how these second periods have to be straightened out, but thanks to Billy Fetchko and Braden Dorfman, they're able to grind it out. I wanted to ask you about Fetchko, a goal and an assist, really in the clutch, third period, coming up big, really igniting that rally.
Yeah, Billy, he'd be the first to tell you, kind of been struggling of late, and, we didn't lose confidence in him. He's played well in general all this year, and, sometimes players have to refine their game, and I felt like that game we got the Billy that we need in that game, and like you said, to piggyback, like our third period, we're down by 3-1, and it showed the character in the dressing room by guys fighting through it, and we tied it up and missed great opportunities. I think if there was an extra 10 minutes in that game or 5 minutes, the outcome would have been different.
Felt like Austin Bremer had another 2-3 good scoring chances in that game. And is the confidence a concern? I've asked Coach Soupy about this because this is a guy who got off to a great start and hasn't scored since the injury.
Yeah, and players struggle, and what we try to preach to our players is that if you don't get the goals, you don't get the assists, it doesn't matter. Play the complete game, keep working, and those things are coming. Brem's been getting a lot of chances, so that's a positive note on the end. And like I told Bremer, you get your chances, they're eventually going to fall in for you. So keep doing what you're doing, getting those chances. What happens to young players is they waver from what has gotten them there. And when they start wavering and say, I'm going to try this, well, that's not in the game plan. That doesn't work. So really consistency and just keep plugging away, and your time will come.
I was looking over this past week of practice, saw some extra guys coming in for visits. Did that hinder the preparation for a big weekend here?
Well, like Coach Morgie would say, I think we had a training camp in this week, but it's good for, and I think it was because it was spring break as well, so a lot of players were able to come at this time. So usually we like to spread them out and have an extra guy or two that come on visits, which I think is important on a prospects side of things. They get to come to Shreveport, see the rink, see how we work things here, and hopefully they make the decision to come back for training camp.
I noticed Griffin Sanum out with an upper body injury. He's been playing better hockey of late, kind of getting into the groove of things. Tough timing for him to go down.
Yeah, Griff got here, getting acclimated to the team, the systems, and the reason why we got him is how he's played the last 3 or 4 games, and kind of playing relentless, going to the net, working hard, and he's been rewarded with a couple of goals last weekend. So it's unfortunate, but again, it's better to heal up and be 100% than kind of play at 75.
That last time the Mudbugs played Lone Star was in this building, and a lot of people remember the back-to-back shutouts. I'm sure you guys have talked about it this last week. Do you guys feel like you're a better team than that series? Because it didn't feel like the Bugs played bad that series, but obviously there was room for improvement. Do you feel like you guys are better then?
Yeah, hopefully we preach on getting better today than we were yesterday, and be better tomorrow than we were today. So that's a big preach. So I feel that we are better. That was a tough weekend. I'm trying not to remember it. Short-term memory in hockey. I can tell the guys, sun comes up the same way every day, so it's a new day, and it's a big test for us. And I think it couldn't come at a better time for us to kind of, we always preach the playoff feeling, but if you're not playing a playoff team, you're kind of like, oh, geez, But this is a playoff team. It's for first place. It really could change and swing things around for how the standings go this season.
We know Lone Star, a well-oiled machine, 5-game win streak. Dan Wildfong, seems like there's always tactical little coaching things you have to do behind the bench, just as much as the guys doing the job in front of you guys. What needs to happen tonight?
Yeah, I mean they're very well coached, and I've seen them for the last 4 years, so I know exactly what to expect tonight, and always some new things. And I look forward to these kind of weeks because I like to do the scouting report, find out what they're doing, how are we going to counterattack, and it's a nice challenge. It's not like I don't do it for other weeks, but it's a little more special when it comes to Fonger, and I enjoy the challenge, and hopefully the scouting report and the communication to the players is spot on, and I think we're well prepared this week.
What's a sign that you need to see in the first period to know, okay, guys, we got these guys under hand now?
I have to say we need to start in the second period. No, but really, first period, it's at home. There's going to be a lot of emotions. Almost treating it like a playoff game where, let's, be calm but aggressive at the same time. Be smart. Get pucks deep. Really work their, when you play in the O-zone, you're 200 feet from your net. So, that's what we kind of preach for the players. Let's play in their zone and be ways away from our net, and just really play a simple, solid first period.
Coach, thanks for the time, and good luck tonight.
Thanks a lot, Chet.
We'll have more after these messages here in the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information. The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Congratulations to our Shreveport Mudbugs on this 2021 season. They have overcome the odds of a pandemic to keep hockey alive in Shreveport Bossier. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. It's time for the Whataburger starting lineups. First for the Lone Star Brahmas, head coached by Dan Wildfong in his 8th season behind the bench for Lone Star, and of course the longtime Mudbug great as a player. At left wing will be number 71, Dylan Smith. At center will be number 17, Jack Collins. And on the right wing will be number 11, Matt McDonald. On defense will be number 7, Owen Nolan. And on the right side will be number 58, Mitchell Digby. Getting the start in nets will be number 31, Guy Blessing. And Blessing's numbers have been very impressive. He's been tough on the Mudbugs. He's 7-2 with a 1.49 goals against and a .939 save percentage. Very stingy between the pipes for Lone Star. Now your Whataburger starting lineups for the Shreveport Mudbugs. Head coached by Jason Soupy Campbell, associate head coach Rich Perrant, development and operations Gavin Morgan, and honorary assistant Chris Lane. At left wing from Phoenix, Arizona will be number 14, Sean Bunting. At center will be number 13, Mason McCormick. And on the right wing will be number 23, Billy Fetchko. On defense will be number 16, David Brazil. And number 25, Johnny Hallard. Getting the start in nets will be number 35, Arseny Sergeyev. The numbers on Sergeyev, 5-2-2 with a 2.07 goals against and a .943 save percentage. And really, there might be some debate on why it isn't Hudson's turn, so to speak, because they've been going back and forth. Arseny Sergeyev, 2-0 against Lone Star, and those 2 wins came in the Nitech Sports Center. So that's my hunch for him getting the nod this evening. Those are your Whataburger starting lineups, just like you like it. Of course, no disrespect to Cole Hudson, who's been absolutely fantastic this season. Mudbugs hockey, once again, brought to you by Sonic Drive-In. This is how we Sonic, and what a weekend it's going to be. It's the biggest series of the season. It's the Mudbugs and the Brahmas battle for first place in the South Division. We want to thank all our 2020, 2021 Mudbug billets for everything they do right now as the Mudbugs make their way out onto the ice. Big thanks to Mr. Dennis and Gene Fisher, Leon and Brian Bechtel, Harriet Body, Zach and Jordan Choate, Levi and Charlie Dew, Jordan and Lindsey Gamble, Keith and Becca Gibbs, Mr. Jim Hacker, Spencer and Candace Hardy, Brian and Kristen Hill, Ed and Jennifer Horton, Jeff and Nicole Lowe, James and Amanda Meyer, Miss Karen Mitchell, our brilliant Mudbug billet coordinator, Carlene Mudd, Martin and Carla Mueller, along with Chucky Landry and family, Scott and Karen Musket, Ronnie and Bridget Peterson, Kyle and Paige Porter, Randy and Tanya Reeves, Casey Ryan and Dave Brigada, Amy and Trey Salters, Miss Tammy Sutton, and Mark and Shannon Weldon for all being proud billets of the Shreveport Mudbugs. Hashtag love our billets. The Brahmas skate in with their black, purple, and white jerseys. They'll skate from right to left. The Mudbugs in their home whites this evening as they have the teal numberings on the back. Such a big weekend for both teams. You can feel the buzz on both benches right now. Of course, Dan Wildfong and Jason Soupy Campbell, 2 guys who played together as Mudbugs, know each other's tactics, and this is one of those cat and mouse types of games where the last change will go to the home team, which is the Mudbugs, and you'll see how much that will be utilized here in tonight's contest. Such a chess match between 2 great hockey minds who were once great hockey players, now doing their thing behind the bench. I'm Chet Yoder, so glad to have you with us here once again. Mudbugs Brahmas, last series of the regular season between these 2 teams. Now we ask that you please rise wherever you may be for tonight's national anthem. Great crowd still filing in.
Remove your caps and hats and join in the singing of this evening's
A beautiful rendition of tonight's national anthem sung by the very lovely Melissa Bunn. Tonight's rivalry series should be honored with the passing of one of our dear friends, former Mudbugs photographer Richard Bortry, who was a loving husband and a father of 4 children, lost his battle against pancreatic cancer at the age of 58. He was a part of that Robertson Cup championship season. He was able to get great stills and great shots to keep those memories alive that'll last forever. Our hearts and condolences go to Richard Bortry and his family and his friends and family. And this broadcast is for you up there, Richard. Good friend of mine, and had a chance to really get to know him the last couple of years. He came back for a little bit last season, then really battled that pancreatic cancer sickness, and he lost his battle just last weekend. So once again, this broadcast and this series honored to Mr. Richard Bortry. Mudbugs and the Brahmas ready to go. Last time the Mudbugs played the Brahmas was in this building, and they got shut out twice. They lost 3-0 and 2-0, and that was really the message all week of what happened in that series and how they were going to respond. Here we go. It's Collins and McCormick at center ice. Face-off won there by Collins. Digby has it to the far side over to Nolan. Nolan now along the far side. He'll just nail it into the near corner to the right of Sergeyev. Now it goes to the far corner. Brazil will send it back up ahead there to Bunting. Bunting now will just loft this baby in. Behind the cage now a Blessing. It gets rimmed around. Now good gashing, centering a feed there by McCormick, taken away there by Collins. He'll dish it back, the give and go. Collins, quick shot, smothered up there by Sergeyev from the right wing. And that's how this game gets started, 29 seconds in to the contest. This first period tonight brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, you can call 318-219-4188. Janice Watt is there for you, or log on to gfapartners.com. So glad to have you with us here for Game 1 of this 2-game series of this heated rivalry between these two teams. Face-off now to the left of Sergeyev. Face-off battle at 1 there by DiCarlo. Now sent back up to the point. Now Trezera from the left point. Thrown shot. Glove save made there by Sergeyev. Routine stop there by the Yaroslav Russian native. Of course, DiCarlo lined up with Zach Purcell and Nicholas Nemo. Those are roommates, and those are the three that really drive the Brahmas offense. Of course, Andrew DiCarlo, a third-year Brahma. Face-off now on the left wing circle. Joe Mack to take it for the Bugs. Face-off battle, won there by DiCarlo. Quick shot blocked as it ricochets off the knee of Steele, and it goes all the way down, and Steele's starting to feel it along his kneecap. Now along to the far side, he's going to get checked up from Amy Baker behind the bench. Now along to the near side, now spun back to Sergeyev, was Colson now to the far side, on over to Metcalf, on over to Gato. Gato up across the neutral zone, batted away, now off the back heel it goes of Nemo. Nemo will send it back on over to Trezero or to Palmer. Palmer now has it, glides up the ice, and he'll just whisk it into the Mudbug zone. Now behind the cage, puck retrieved there by Colson. One of the newer Mudbugs up ahead there to Procopio. He'll pelt it off the near side boards and in deep into the Brahmas zone. It's flagged down there by Brady Smith. Now intercepted. High slot shot. Quick shot got blocked as Hedden threw it toward the net. That's a good block in front there by number 52, Joey Baez. Now from the right wing. Quick shot save made there by Sergeyev. It was tipped on net. That was Luke Johnson in on the rush, and he got hauled down there by Hedden. Good defensively played there by Shreveport, and the whistle is blown. Of course, nothing wrong with Garrett Steele, just had to shake it up a little bit. He was standing in front of behind the Mudbugs bench, just trying to kind of shake it off. He appears to be okay. Now from the right wing circle, face off to the left of Sergeyev. Battle at one there by Lone Star. Quick shot goes wide. That was from the top there by Bilkey. It goes to the near corner. Howler now will rip it around the far side boards. Took a weird bounce, and now nobody knows where it is. And that one got, I think, stuck behind Sergeyev's cage. And we'll get a whistle deep in the Mudbug zone. Mudbugs Hockey Night brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Beer, sports, wings. What more do you want? Buffalo Wild Wings, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. 18-12 remaining here in the opening frame. Still no score in the early goings. Face-off now in the left wing circle. Face-off battle at, and it is won there by Dorfman. Haller now will ham it around the near side boards, but held in there as it's popped in there by Digby. Now the near half wall kind of goes back and forth, held in there by Smith. And now the puck just kind of knifed away there by Sherino as it goes all the way down into the Lone Star zone. Now gliding back behind his net, just hanging out, taking his time. He'll drop it off to the near side on over to Dylan Smith. Over to Collins. The puck now kind of pinballs around. Digby back to the far side it goes. On over to Nolan. Nolan nails it in. Quick little 2-on-1. Quick shot. Save made there. That's a right pad stop made there by Sergeyev. From the right wing there by McDonald. That was a quality scoring chance there by Lone Star. A little too much space around the far side there by Shreveport, giving up, but a nice save made there by Sergeyev. Now the puck rims back into the Mudbug zone, possessed there by Colson. He'll outlet it off the stick now of Bunting as it goes all the way down. Boy, the Brahmas thought that was icing. Now to the near corner. Purcell now to the near side. DiCarlo, hard hit there as Bunting rings DiCarlo into the boards. Now up across the middle of the ice there is Metcalf. He'll chisel it off the far side boards and in deep to the right of Blessing, the Lone Star netminder. 3 minutes gone by here in the first. Puck lofted back out to center in front of the Mudbugs bench. Metcalf on over to Mac. Mac just kind of squeezed it into the Brahma zone. Now he steals it. Off the stick now. Mishandled there by Onstadt. Now played back out to center. Now spun around. Metcalf has it from the far half boards, and he'll just be able to peck it off the far side boards back into the Brahma zone. Now flagged down, possessed there by Murray. Murray will just mail it in to the Shreveport zone. Off the stick now. Gockler has it to the near side over to Onstadt. Onstadt now gallops up forward. He'll just push it in to the Brahma zone. Gato in on the charge. We missed Gato last week. He was out with a lower body injury. Glad to have him back. Hallard was out with an upper body injury. Glad to have him back. 2-on-1. Off the stick. Rebound chance. Poked it just wide. That was a shot from the far side post. That was a good chance there. And now, here come the Mudbugs. Quick shot. They score! That's Onstadt! No, it's Vermanen! And it's 1-0 Mudbugs! On transition, Matt Vermanen goes coast to coast. He gets around the right wing circle, and he's able to poke it home past Blessing. And now Blessing is down as he's shaken up behind the cage. There was a collision at the cage, and I think that's what Dan Wildfong is heated about. Dan Wildfong bringing over David Lilly for a discussion. It's a 1-0 Mudbugs lead. After a quality scoring chance for Lone Star, Shreveport comes back the other way, and it's Matt Vermanen who's able to poke it home, get around the blue line, and Blessing, who collided with Vermanen after that puck went in. Boy, I saw Dan Wildfong hot behind the bench. The goal comes at 4:03 of the opening frame. And the Mudbugs have the early 1-0 edge in the biggest game of the season. And that's one thing they wanted to do, was light this crowd up early against their nemesis, against their rivals. I shouldn't say nemesis. I stand corrected. The Mudbugs have are leading the series 3-2-1. But I will say, though, they have been tough on them all season, of course, all franchise long. 4:03, Vermanen from Ottawa, Canada. Oh, it is Jacob Onstadt. I thought it was Vermanen. Okay, never mind. I stand corrected. Oh, well, Vermanen got the assist. I'm all over the place. My eyes failed me. Off the far side boards, puck now poked at around to the right point. So it's Onstadt's goal, and what a goal it is for the Zeeland, Michigan native. It's his 5th of the season. He's been in and out of the lineup, and boy, comes a big intercepted. Vermata now, all alone, quick wrister, he scores! That's Vermata! That's a 2-0 lead for Bugs hockey! 2 quick strikes. Oh my gumbo! What a turn of events! 2 quick strikes, and Shreveport is up 2-0, and a goaltending change coming up for Lone Star. Shreveport has had a long week of practice, 2-a-days. And it's all paying off tonight here in the opening 5 minutes of the contest. First Onstott, and now Vermata. Mudbugs 2, the Brahmas nothing. And this crowd's going crazy, and I don't blame them. So Dan Wildfong quick to make a goaltending change as he is trying to make a statement here. What a start in this contest for Shreveport. They have a 2-0 edge, 2 quick ones. 2 goals, 36 seconds apart. Oh, hard hit along the far half boards. Brazil got rocked pretty good. And now he gets a hard hit into the boards there by Dylan Smith. Uh-oh, here comes Sherino. High slot penalty coming up now to Lone Star, and we got a whistle. Boy, the Mudbugs pushing it on Lone Star right now as they're up early, 2-0 in this contest. And now Dylan Smith in the box for Lone Star. And the Mudbugs have a chance to go large tonight. Mudbugs power play getting better. They were 3-for-4 last weekend. They're ranked 15.5. It's good for 15th in the league. Lone Star's PK very good, 5th in the league at 87%. What a critical moment in this game early with 14:48 remaining in the first, brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. 2-0 lead for the Bugs. Now through the slot now. Sherino dropped off there to Dorfman. Dorfman now from the near corner thrown. Backdoor, quick shot, score! Joe Mack! What a pass from Dorfman! What a finish from Mack! And what a start for Mudbugs hockey! Mudbugs 3, Brahmas nothing! Shreveport pouring it on here in the opening 5:25 of the game. Mudbugs all over Lone Star and in command, up 3-0. You think those back-to-back shutouts in this building ticked them off. It sure did. Everything going right for Shreveport and everything going wrong for their arch rival. That's the perfect world the Mudbugs want to live in. You saw a goaltending switch, Graham Burke in the cage, and now Dan Wildfong's going to try to find something to slow this down because Coach Soupy and his team are all over him. Like cat on a ball of yarn. Quick power play tally for Joe Mack. And Grandpa Joe strikes big on the bingo card. Mudbugs are more than halfway up to having a bingo on the scoreboard. They're up 3-0. Brilliant pass from Dorfman. I believe Sherino will get the secondary helper. This is one of the best starts I've seen in Mudbugs history. 3 goals, 122 apart. Mudbugs have scored 3 goals, 122 apart. That might be a record. I'll have to check. Now from the far corner, Brimmer's got it. Brimmer now behind the cage. 3-0 lead for Bugs hockey. Lone Star very talented. You cannot sleep on him. Thrown, quick far circle shot there by Dorfman. Might have got a piece of Burke as it got the protective netting. 14:08 remaining in the first. 3-0 lead for Shreveport hockey. Onstadt from Vermanen and Procopio at 4:03. Vermanen from Sherino at 4:39. And then at 5:25 of the first, Jomak, his 8th, with a quick strike from the far circle on a brilliant cross-ice pass from Dorfman on the power play. And the Bugs have a 3-0 lead. Of course, if any team can come back, it's Lone Star. From the left point, quick shot. Oh, redirected just wide. That was a shot from Metcalf. Off the stick there of Mack from the far post. Now from the far corner. Puck now just lifted back out to center. There by Digby, intercepted. And now taken away there by DiCarlo. DiCarlo's line is the line that's going to have to do something if Lone Star is going to get back in this game. To the near side now, over to Nemo. He'll nail it back up top to DiCarlo. Puck now just whistled in to the right of Sergeyev. To the near corner it goes. DiCarlo's got it. 3-0 lead for Bugs hockey. Thrown in front, taken away there by Steele. Good to see Steele feeling pretty good. Puck now popped in there by Mack to the far corner. Now around to the near half wall. Puck now just kind of cue-balled back into the Mudbug zone. Taken away there by Hedden. Now taken there by Weber, playing in front of his mom and dad who made the trip. Pelted off the far side. Boards kept in there by Collins. Now he comes in from the right corner. Backhand shot hit the side of the net. Now Smith up ahead, intercepted Procopio. Now up ahead of the middle of the ice there to Weber. Weber now will just loft it into the Brahmas zone. Into the near corner. Hard hit there on Mac McDonald. There was Weber. Now spun around, Dylan Smith trying to get it out to the far side. Lone Star scattered right now. Mudbugs do not want to just settle and sit on this. They want to just keep pecking away at that scoreboard. Putting more pressure on Lone Star. McCormick will drop it off there to Hedden. Off the stick now of Fetchko. It will go into Burke's cage area, and he will cover it up for a face-off. With 12:28 remaining here in the first period. 3-0 lead for Bugs hockey as they've scored 3 goals, 122 apart. Mudbugs Hockey Night brought to you by the Team Solon Foundation, a non-profit organization that offers scholarship for kids to be able to play hockey in the Shreveport-Bossier area. They are founded in the memory of Solon Peterson to help spread his love and passion for hockey. The organization helps with league fees and provides gears for those who want to play. It's their mission to help every kid play the greatest game. You can find them on the Facebook page to search Team Solon Foundation. Now to the far corner it goes. Bilkey has it, trying to bang it out. It gets blocked. And spun around, tied up now, held in there by Brazil. He'll just wilt it in now behind the cage there to Brimmer. Now back low to high. Brazil on over to the right point. Quick shot there by Haller. Gets blocked and deflected out of play to the left of Burke. 11:58 remaining in the first. Now you got to remember, plenty of time in this game. But the Mudbugs off to a roaring start. They have 3 goals, 122 apart. They have a 3-0 lead with 11:58 to go in the first. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Congratulations to our Shreveport Mudbugs on this 2021 season. They have overcome the odds of a pandemic to keep hockey alive in Shreveport Bossier. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Welcome back into Mudbugs hockey. If you missed the start of this game, you might have missed the biggest goaling barrage I've seen in a long time, as Jacob Onstop scored his 5th of the year at 4:03. Then Matt Vermanen, his 4th of the year, 36 seconds later. And then at 5:25, Joe Mack on the power play with a brilliant snipe into the cage from the far circle. 3 goals, 1:22 apart. Shreveport in control early. 11:50 to go here in the first. Initial faceoff win, won there by Lone Star, and it is banged in there by Cage Sturzer. He's lined up with Alex Konovalov and Malti Hasselgren. Down to the near corner. Behind the cage it goes. On over to Colson off the stick of Brimmer. And it gets sent all the way in. Now we got a fight to the far corner. It's Colson pecking away now. Right hook. He is locked up with Cage Sturzer. And what great uppercuts there by Colson. And they go down as they get locked up in a great bout for Colson. And I think he won that round. That might be round number 1. And we might have another one coming up later in this contest. Cage Sturzer done for the period. Colson done for the period. And the two might revisit each other later on in this contest. That was a good bout for Colson. You gotta love seeing that from your newest Mudbug. A big man from Rochester, New York, as Amy Baker is going to go back with him to make sure he's cleaned up. Uh-oh. They're adding a 2-minute. Looks like Lone Star is going to have a power play. Yeah, Lone Star is going to have a power play because I believe it was an instigator on Colson. We'll get that checked out at 11:32 of the first. So it gives Lone Star a chance to get back in this game. Lone Star's power play ranked 9th in the league at 18.1. Shreveport's penalty kill better. They've hopped a lot of spots up now. 10th in the league at 83.2. Of course, that power play got off to a great start on the AEP Swepco variety. And now the first choice personnel penalty kill will get to work on the penalty to Colson. A big hello to the Colson family. Tuned in tonight from Rochester, New York. Chirino's going to serve it. Face off now from the right wing circle to the left of Sergeyev. Face off won there by Brazil, and he's able to airmail that baby all the way down the length of the ice. So they gave Colson an additional roughing. Then they both get 5-minute findings and 10-minute misconducts for Cage Sturzer and Colson. There's something transpired before that fight that we didn't see. Loose puck taken there by Gockler, and he'll rip it down the length of the ice. This is a huge opportunity for Lone Star. Now to the far corner. Now sent back behind the cage of Burke. Nolan now to the near side, over to DeCarlo. DeCarlo now sent off the stick now of Nemo. Intercepted there by Hedden, and Hedden will be able to wedge it back out to center. Down to 1:10 left on this first choice personnel penalty kill. The first one of the night for Shreveport. Good pursuit of the puck there by Vermaden, who has a goal this evening. Down to 55 seconds left on Lone Star's power play that has not even been set up this evening just yet. Puck now rolled into the far corner. Metcalf cannot clear. Now to the far half wall. Poked at, and the puck now just kind of slung back out to center there by Vermaden. Now coming in, Trezera. Quick shot, blocked in front. Now goes in front. Quick shot taken away there by Hedden. Now to the far corner now from the right point. Setting it up now. Thrown across to the left point there to Trezera. Off the stick now. Taken away there by Joe Mack. Joe Mack now dropped off there to Weber. Weber now will take it all away. He'll blow a tire, and he'll throw it back out to center. Down to 15 seconds left now on the roughing infraction. Sherino ready to get out of the box as he was serving it. As he's looking for instructions. Now to the near side, there's Collins. The Brahmas 0 for 1 on the man advantage. As the puck deflects, or rather goes in off sides deep in the Mudbug zone. $9:29 remaining here in the first period, brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. It is a 3-0 Shreveport lead. One of the best starts I've seen in Mudbug history. Face off at center ice. Won there by Onstock. Now to Howler, now to Brazil. Brazil now up ahead to Gato. Slipped up ahead there to Steele. He falls down now to the far corner. He'll backhand it in deep there for Onstock. Onstock has it. He holds it up along the end boards. Gato was there, now taken away. Lone Star has it. Chopped that there by Collins. Now Collins grabs it to the far side. On over to Luke Johnson. Thrown toward the net. It goes wide. Now quick shot. Oh, it redirected on its way through off the stick of Smith in front. Now to the far side, Brazil. Now over to Hallard. Playing in front of his family. On over to Onstock. Off the stick of Steele as the puck now just rattles into the Lone Star zone. 8:45 remaining here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. It is a 3-0 Shreveport lead. Drop back to Doherty. Colin Doherty, the 7th D-man, checked in here for Shreveport for the first time this evening. On over to McCormick. McCormick now will just lambast this baby into the Lone Star zone. Held up his stick there was Bunting. He was looking for a call. Puck now pops back out to center. Doherty kind of gets hit hard off the puck, taken there by Johnson. Trying to grab it. Now Fetchko can't clear. Drop back to the right point. On over is Alex Murray. He'll roulette wheel this baby into the near half wall. Puck now speared but kept in there by Bilkey. Dropped off. Lone Star holds his own. Palmer a shot. It gets blocked in front. Now to the far corner. Good job there by Doherty to seal up his man. Now behind the cage but not out. Thrown back up top, but it was bouncing as Murray couldn't flag it down. 7:50 remaining here in the first. 3-0 lead for Bugs hockey. Johnson jolted back on over to Murray. Murray now whisked on the pass. Now played up ahead there to DeCarlo. Slowed down there as intercepted, and Dorfman will be able to whisk it back out to center. Puck now just laced back into the Mudbug zone. To the near half wall, Brimmer will settle it down on over to Dorfman. Up ahead now to the middle of the ice. Here comes Dorfman now from the far side. Dorfman now far circle backhand shot. Easily paddled aside there by Graham Burke. Boy, Guy Blessing's night, a quick one. Just 5:25 into the opening frame, and his night was over. Now a battle along the walls, thrown in front from the slot. Quick shot, what a save made there by Burke. As Dorfman drilled one through the slot, and Burke was right there to seal it up. Boy, Dorfman had all the time in the world after a brilliant feed there from Brimmer behind the cage. Good crowd still filing in here on a Friday night. Mudbugs battling, and Lone Star able to work it back out to center. Now puck caroms back in to the Lone Star zone, played there by Murray. Murray now off the stick of Hasselgren, and he'll just rifle it into the Shreveport zone. Sergeyev off the far side boards, intercepted, tripped up there. Wildfong looking for a call. He's going to get one. As charging in at the puck was Hasselgren from the right wing circle. He got hauled down, and the second power play of the evening for Lone Star is coming up. This one is going against Vermont. It's a tripping infraction with 6:41 remaining here in the opening frame. Penalty comes at 13:19 of the Generational Financial Advisors first period. And the first choice personnel penalty kill will get back to work for the second time this evening. Face off now to the right of Sergeyev. DeCarlo to take the face off against Joe Mack. Face off battle and won there by Mack. behind the cage now. Chop that, but not out. Owen Nolan able to hold the zone from the point. He'll walk the line now from the right wing. There is DeCarlo, dropped off. Quick shot. Pat stop made there as Purcell tried to pounce it in. Good save made there from the far post there by Sergeyev. Routine stop there. 6:18 remaining here in the first period. 3-0 lead for Bugs hockey. Off the stick now of Hedden as it goes in deep into the Mudbug zone. Metcalf waits to the far side. Hedden able to lift it back out to center. Now chasing after it there was Procopio. Purcell now will lay it back there for Nolan. And intercepted there by Onstad. And Onstad will be able to slither that baby in deep into the Lone Star zone. Great start here for Jacob Onstad and the Bugs. Nolan, you cannot take your foot off the gas pedal. Onstad battling for it along the neutral zone. He's got it. Good job there by Onstad again. To the far side there to Hedden. Up from his own zone as he will just rifle it in all the way down for icing. Wait a minute. Did they forget the Mudbugs were on the penalty kill? Maybe it's an offside? Oh, it's an offside. I think that's what they're saying because Weber was in deep. That's a good call. Okay. That is absolutely the right call. And since Weber was way in deep, it's going to go into the Bugs territory. Absolutely good call there by David Lilly. I was a little perplexed there for a second. Face-off battle at one there by Lone Star. Now to the left point there to Trezera. Trezero now will slip it into the near half wall. Brazil able to poke it out up ahead there to Mack. Mack leads it there for Weber. Too far, but it's taken there by Brady Smith. He'll spin it now off the puck now to the far side. Puck now off the stick of Joe Mack. Taken away there now by Digby. Now to the near circle. Here's Johnson. That's Luke Johnson. Will take a twirl back and elevate it now off the stick of Weber, and it deflects back out to center. Down to 20 seconds remaining now on Vermonten's tripping infraction. Konovalov will send it back over to Luke Johnson. He'll ladle it in to the near corner. Metcalf will be the first to touch it, but he can't corral it off the walls. Now play to the left point, held in there by Murray. He'll work it in deep, intercepted there by Metcalf, and he'll kiss it off the near side window back out to center. Lone Star 0 for 2 as Vermonten's out of the box. On the man advantage, great start altogether on special teams and on the scoreboard. Stretch pass there to Collins. He'll take a dip back now. His low to high was intercepted there by Onstad. He'll smack it off the near side boards, now taken back there by Metcalf. On over to Headed. Forwarded up ahead there to Onstad. Onstad far half wall, just advance it into the Lone Star zone and come off for a line change. Slowed down there by Burke to the far corner. It goes on over to Palmer. Palmer now will lead it up ahead there to McDonald. Gets a stick tied up, stolen away. Taken there by Bunting. Thrown toward the net. It gets blocked. And now it caroms into the near half wall. Taken there now as the speedy and dangerous Dylan Smith glides it into the Mudbug zone. He goes to the far corner there to McDonald. Taken away there by Brazil. Loose puck now. Brazil to the far side. Dropped up ahead there to Bunting. Through the slot. Quick shot. What a save made there by Burke as it ricochets, I believe, into the protective netting. Oh, he had Brazil as the trailer. That was going to be an unbelievable goal had that been finished. And Burke with another highlight reel stop with 3:40 to go in the first. Boy, on a busted play, Bunting just kind of squeezed his way into that slot, threw it toward the net. Brazil was there, and Burke's glove was just the better man of that play. Face-off now in the left wing circle. Face-off won there by Dawson Tritt. Now played up ahead, back out to center. Now intercepted. Dorfman has it. They enter the zone cleanly. Sherino gets his pocket picked right behind him there by Luke Johnson. And now stolen away then there by Sherino. Sherino, our first intermission guest, so you don't want to miss it. It's my first one-on-one interview on a broadcast in 2 seasons with Dawson Sherino. I've been wanting to get him last season, but COVID messed up those plans. Love having the boy next, or should I say not the boy next door with us. That's the way we like them. Now to the middle of the ice. Brazil's pass intercepted there by Dawson Schritt. Dropped off, right wing, a little space. Now over to Digby, thrown toward the net. It rolls wide of Sergeyev, now taken there by Sherino. Sherino, the Pennsylvania native, will just power it toward the net. It bounces toward the net and on net, and Burke will just glove it down and look for the faceoff. 2:43 remaining here in the opening frame. It is a 3-0 Shreveport lead. Big hello to the Sherino family, wherever you may be, probably in Greensburg, Pennsylvania, where you reside. Big hello to Miss Dana, of course, Sherino's loving mom, and Mr. Brian Sherino, and, of course, all the kids. I don't want to miss them, but, of course, little sister Emma and Tyler and Carson. And we talked about Big Brother, who is in the pros right now, in our interview with Dawson in our Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission show. It was a good interview. Thrown back low to high. Quick shot there by Doherty goes wide. Big hello to the Dohertys, tuned tonight from Gurnee, Illinois. Glad to have them with us. Now to the far corner. 2.5 remaining. Intercepted. Thrown up ahead. Mack. Gato. Back to Mack. Oh, no. That was a poke check there by Burke as they broke up a 2 on the goalie. Boy, the Mudbugs had 2 on 0. But it was in tight a little bit. Now Doherty battling for it. Now loose puck taken away there by Joe Mack. He'll drop it back there to Gato. Now swung in there by Steele. It was off a bounce because he couldn't get much on it. And now Metcalf will able to whack it in deep behind the cage of Burke. 2 minutes exactly left here in the first. An eventful period for Mudbugs hockey as they scored 3 goals, 122 apart. And that's all there is so far in this period. A 3-0 lead for Bugs hockey. Quick shot there from the right half wall, steered aside. Another shot there by Trezera from the left wing. Glove save made there by Sergeyev. 1:42 now remaining here in the opening frame. I see David Brazil's loving girlfriend, Miss Emily, has made the trip. She is sitting right there in her billet family suite, the Choates and the Myers. I knew that suite looked a little bit crowded, and it looked like it had a couple of, I don't want to say new faces, but familiar faces, which we don't see week in and week out. Good to see Miss Emily with us. Off the near side boards, all the way back out to center. Hedden's going to grab the loose biscuit back into the Mudbug zone. He'll drop it off to Procopio to the far side there to Hedden. Hedden, the Kalamazoo, Michigan native, up ahead there, spun around there by Procopio, and he'll just yank it into the Brahmas zone. He'll come off for a line change. Into the right corner it goes. Lone Star retrieves the puck. That's Palmer. Now he's got his man on his tail. That's Bunting. Now lofted back out to center. Coming up on a minute left here in the opening frame. Hedden and the Mudbugs don't want to do anything stupid. So to the far side, they get it to McCormick, rather. And McCormick will be able just to fire it into the Brahma zone. Weird bounce, McCormick in on the forecheck, but intercepted, taken away. Here comes Baez to the near side there to Luke Johnson. Cross-ice pass broken up there. Good job there on the back check there by Bunting. Now to the left corner it goes. 38 seconds remaining in the opening frame. Now along to the end boards. Lone Star able to hold the zone. Digby thrown toward the net. It ricochets on its way through. Backhand shot. Oh, Collins was there. But a pad stop made there by Sergeyev, and Collins couldn't settle down the biscuit, or that would have been Lone Star's first of the night. Hard hit there as McCormick hits Digby into the glass. Now Dylan Smith just sails it in behind the cage of Sergeyev. One last chance maybe for Lone Star. 10 seconds remaining here in the opening frame. Along to the end boards. Mudbugs just want to keep it along the walls. Brazil now just ties it up along that far corner. Great job there by the Mudbugs. Tripped up there is Brazil, but it's not going to matter as that'll do it for the opening frame. 3 goals in the period. 122 apart from Jacob Onstadt, Matt Vermanen, and Joe Mack have the Mudbugs out in front, 3-0. Plenty of work to do and plenty of game left, though. Stick around for the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. We'll talk to Dawson Sherino after these messages. It's the Mudbugs 3, the Brahmas nothing. More here in tonight's broadcast. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Congratulations to our Shreveport Mudbugs on this 2021 season. They have overcome the odds of a pandemic to keep hockey alive in Shreveport-Bossier. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuo letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications, ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to BayouBlasters.com.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. We're joined by second-year Mudbug and one of my favorites, but most importantly, a lot of people's favorites, Dawson Sherino. Doss, first of all, thanks for the time. We appreciate joining us.
Thank you, Chet. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about this last weekend, and it seemed like the power play was looking better. It produced, and I know that's been obviously, maybe a topic of concern, just putting it out there, that you guys were able to produce. What did you see from the power play? You scored one, and you guys were 3 for 4 last weekend, and I'm sure that was big on special teams.
It was really huge for us on special teams. We worked on it a lot in practice. Actually, Thursday's power play penalty practice was probably the best it's been all year, and it gave us a lot of confidence going into the weekend, and we were able to get those 2 goals. One was a super nice pass by head into Mason. It was a great shot, and then another one, Gio just happened to find me in front of the net. It was a great setup by him, and I was just able to, it was easy to put in.
It's funny you mentioned that Thursday practice, because I heard from the coaching staff, guys were trying to take each other's heads off amongst the team. Yeah. Are those the best practices when it gets that fiery?
Yeah, the compete level is super high. Obviously, we don't want anybody to get hurt, but you love that as a player. You want it to be like a game. You want it to be more of hard.
I've noticed you've been on a different line with Brimmer and Dorfman. Has that been a change of pace? How are you liking that chemistry right now?
We're still trying to iron some things out, and we're trying to. It's actually really fun. They're 2 great hockey players. Brim uses his body down low in the offensive zone like nobody I've ever played with before, and then Dorf's passing ability is unbelievable. I'm just trying to figure out a way for us to start scoring more goals. We just gotta, I don't know.
You do have a knack of scoring some of the prettiest goals, and we were trying to get that one between the legs on SportsCenter. We tried our best. We did our due diligent effort. People want me to ask you, is that something that you work on? Because, I watch a lot of your practices, and I see that might be something you might do at the end of practice. Is that something you spend a lot of time on?
Well, over the summer, if I'm just skating around with my brothers or something, and we do we try to do more cool moves and stuff like that, but usually in practice I try to keep it simpler because it's not very often you get to be able to pull those moves off in a game. It's
Have you pulled a move like that during a game before?
I've went in between my legs one time before then, and it hit the crossbar, so it never went in. But that one was pretty special.
Did you surprise yourself when you're like, oh, I beat him?
Well, I was gonna go backhand. I didn't go in between my legs until the last second because the goalie didn't, like, he was coming with me so far to the backhand. I was surprised that I went in.
You know, one thing I need to ask you, second year Mudbug, coming to Shreveport, when you first arrived here last year, was it what you expected, or did you know anything did you know what to expect?
Well, I was friends with Witherspoon before last year, but it was more than I expected. He told me that they got rowdy in the place and that the fans loved us, but I never expected anything like this. The fans truly do love us here. It's an unbelievable place to play.
It's funny you mentioned Witherspoon. I miss number 17 probably just as much as the rest of us, but you know, we've got Dorfman now in 17, and that's obviously been a good filler in itself. But Spoonie, he's got a little hair growing out. Last picture I just saw. Are you guys kind of going back and forth now with the long, shaggy hair?
I don't know if he's copying me or what, but yeah, he's got long hair right now. I don't know. I told him he needs to get a haircut.
So you do keep in touch with him daily?
Yeah, we talk pretty much every day.
What's the goal for you after this season? Because I know, I don't know if you've given it much thought, but obviously this is your last season with the Mudbugs, last season in juniors. Have you given that much thought, and have you thought about next year? Is it a D1 commitment? Is that still on your mindset?
Yes, the goal is still a D1 commitment.
You come from a big background in hockey. You have a lot of brothers. Mm-hmm. Was it easy to get into the game growing up?
Yeah, my dad and mom made it pretty easy. I was on skates at around 3 years old. My older brother I think he skated before he learned how to walk.
And you have an older brother who plays pro hockey?
Yes, he plays pro hockey. This year, because of COVID, he's just at home training.
But where does he play?
He was playing in the East Coast for Wichita Thunder.
I mean, that's got to be nice to have a big brother who plays in the pros. Right. I mean, that's not something everybody can say.
Right, and the other nice thing is that he came from this league. He came from the North American League. It shows you that you can make it out and play pro hockey from this league. So that's a nice thing.
And I've seen how much you are connected to your family from your mom's side and your dad's side. You have a lot of brothers. I've had a chance to meet Tyler, Carson. I can't keep up with everybody. Also, you have a sister, Little Miss Emma, and I think she's probably your closest sibling. And talk about just seeing her and what she means to you.
She's my world. I love that little girl. She there's nothing she can't do. She can put a smile on my face no matter how I feel. If it's the worst day of my life, she can put a smile on my face just by looking at her.
You know, one thing about your game is you run it at high octane. You're there. You're throwing your body around. You come from a very physical type of play. Is that something you just brought on? Is that something that you were around? How did that start?
Well, I feel like I've always liked to play physical, but I think last year and then moving on to this year, it's just been more of a focus for me because if I can play a physical game, I'm harder to play against. I'm gonna be help the team more if I can throw my body around, create space for my line mates to work.
Before I let you go, Doss, you watch a lot of the NHL. Is there a player that you try to mold yourself after?
I'd say either Matthew Tkachuk on the Calgary Flames or Brad Marchand on the Boston Bruins. Those are two of my favorite players.
Marshy, definitely one of the most polarizing figures in the NHL. That's Dawson Sherino, the Shreveport Mudbugs. Thanks for the time, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you very much, Chet.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Brookshires Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show, joined by one of our favorites, one of our proud corporate partners, really for the last 3 years, and we appreciate your support so much. DeFata and Associates LLC, the man behind that is Jerry DeFata. And Mr. Jerry, first of all, thank you for coming on, and we appreciate your corporate partnership, especially during times like this.
Thanks, Chet. This has been a tough year, and I'm proud to be able to continue my sponsorship.
Talk about what's been going on with your business and obviously COVID and the effects of that.
So COVID, especially in the beginning, caused a lot of slowdown and problems for the business. But I took the time to try to, take advantage of it. We upgraded some of our bug sweep equipment, some of our what's called TSCM, technical surveillance countermeasures. Invested in some new equipment and the training required to do it. So we tried to be productive. Things are starting to pick back up, which is good. Business is tough all over for a lot of small businesses.
And talk about the new training and equipment upgrades during this COVID lockdown.
So, with bug sweeping, one of the biggest problems is staying up to date with the new technology, the threats that are out there. So did a lot of research on new technologies, found some new equipment that, like I said, we invested in. I've been doing extensive training, learning more about aspects of it that I wasn't aware of. So that's been good. It helps us provide a much better product for our clients, and they end up benefiting from our investment and our downtime.
One of the big things is hidden cameras. We've talked about it in restrooms causing legal problems for some of the business owners. What can we say more about these hidden cameras, and what do people need to watch out for?
So the biggest thing is for people to just be aware. There's cases all over the country, here included, where perverts, voyeurs, whatever you want to call them, are hiding cameras in public restrooms, locker rooms, school locker rooms, places like that, and videoing people when they think they're in privacy, changing clothes, going to the restroom. And in a lot of cases, we're finding that they sell this stuff on the internet. So that's one area that we really concentrated on. There's certain equipment that makes finding these things easier, and we also have developed some training that we can offer to business owners and their employees. Because, down the road, just like with slip and falls or anything else, if you're able to show that you've done all you can to prevent this problem, if somebody files, if your customer, for example, finds the camera, they file a lawsuit against you and the person. And then, you're in a legal battle, and one thing you're going to be asked is, what did you do to prevent it?
We're talking to Jerry DeFata here from the DeFata and Associates LLC, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. You talk about spying on small businesses, little things between employees. You work in that private investigation field. What are some of the things that people need to see?
So, people often think of espionage or spying as being something that, countries do to each other, and they don't think about it on a small business level. But we've seen cases where an employee just wants to get dirt on their boss or get something that they can try to bribe or influence their boss with, whether it be, the boss's private life or, business is starting to slow down and they're afraid that, something's going to close. So they're putting these listening devices and recorders in conference rooms so they can try to get a heads up on who's going to get terminated or who's going to be laid off or how much their coworkers make, so they can then make an argument that they're not being paid. So there's a lot of I guess, from a national security standpoint, they're not that important. But, we're not talking about China or Russia spying on the business. We're talking about competitors, co-workers, employees, perverts, whatever. There's a lot of different reasons for somebody to want to spy, even on a small business.
Have you noticed an increase in these instances with COVID? How has that affected your business? Have you seen numbers go down? Have you seen traffic go up? Any kind of direct impact because of COVID?
So from a COVID point of view, access to, the public has been limited at a lot of businesses. So that actually works to the business advantage. They're not allowing people into their dressing rooms, restrooms, fitting rooms like they once were. But now that things are starting to open back up, it's going to be a problem. Now, the one thing that COVID has impacted is work from home. People working from home, taking sensitive equipment, taking sensitive material, work product home. I advise small business owners to have us go and do a security check of their homes to make sure they have the proper settings on their network, things like that, to ensure that all of their confidential business material, that their customer list, things like that, are not being accessed off property. So it's kind of twofold. There's an advantage in that there's less access, but there's also a disadvantage to stuff being out in public that maybe wouldn't have been out under normal conditions.
One thing I noticed about you is your travel schedule and your work schedule always crazy. Has it still been that kind of crazy schedule since COVID has hit us?
So for about, I'd say the first, from March. I was traveling in March when things really locked down, and actually had been in New Orleans the weekend that it was discovered, that Monday in New Orleans. So we were all scared to death. We'd had a big event there. But, so for about 3 months it slowed down, but say the last 3 months, things have really ramped back up. People are starting to try to catch up from all the downtime. So yeah, I'm fortunate in that business is good. Not everybody's in that position.
What is the easiest way for people to get in contact with you? I always talk about it in our second period, of course, during our broadcast, but I want to hear it from you.
So obviously the best way, you can just call me direct. My cell number, 318-426-0199. Or go to our company website, defatapi.com, or we have another site that's geared strictly towards the bug sweep, the equipment, and it answers a lot of questions people have, and that's LouisianaTSCM.com. So again, TSCM is the technical name for what we do. Most people just refer to it as bug sweeps, and we're the only company that specializes in that here in this region.
That's Jerry DeFata from DeFata & Associates, LLC. Thank you again for being a corporate partner of Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. This is a great season so far for the Bugs on the ice, but it's most importantly what we do off the ice that makes it all work and really builds this community together. So once again, thank you for your partnership.
Thank you, Chet. We enjoy being at the games, and we look forward to a great season.
We'll have more after these messages on the Berkshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into Mudbugs hockey. A 3-0 Mudbugs lead as the Mudbugs make their way out onto the ice for the second period. It's all brought to you by DeFata and Associates, investigative and risk analysis services, personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business. Just call our main man, Jerry DeFata, at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or log on to defatapi.com. The Mudbugs know this second period is their most problematic period. So this is so key for the Mudbugs to just avert any kind of disaster to begin this middle frame. So glad to have you with us. The Mudbugs off obviously to a roaring start with 3 goals, 122 apart. You know Dan Wildfong's going to make the adjustments as the Mudbugs will skate from right to left. Mudbugs will go back to the bunting line. Bunting, McCormick, and Fetchko. I like that way that line has looked for a lot of nostalgic Mudbugs fans. That goal from Vermaelen, which was a turnover in the neutral zone, really reminded me of Jack Yannick's historic goal in Game 5 of that South Divisional Final Series in the Robertson Cup Championship run. Very similar, as he took a turnover and was able to rifle it home from the left wing. Face-off battle at, and won there by Shreveport. Good job there by Joe Mack. Brazil's pass broken up there by Nemo, now taken back out to the far side. There's Lone Star's pass now intercepted there by Brazil, gains the blue line. He comes around, far circle, quick shot, gets hauled down. Mudbugs looking for a penalty, they're not going to get it. Metcalf now throw, quick shot, save made there. It was off the stick of Brazil in front. Good save made there by Burke. Now it goes to the near corner. Mudbugs able to cycle it in behind the cage. Steele trying to chase after it. Now puck taken away to the far side. Pass whiffed on. Good job there by Bunting to break it up as DiCarlo was trying to get it across. Taken away there by Steele. Steele gains the blue line. From the right side, quick shot, and they shot it wide as it ricochets all the way down the length of the ice. Well, Steele had a good look at that one. 1 minute gone by here in the middle frame. Penalty coming up now to Lone Star. Extra attacker time. If Sergeyev can get off, he won't be able to. Looks like a tripping infraction, and the Mudbugs will go right back on the man advantage. Second one of the night for Shreveport. It's going against Dawson Tritt, and the AEP Swepco power play will get to work for the second time tonight. They were able to capitalize on their first power play, courtesy of a brilliant NHL-like cross-ice pass there from Dorfman to find the back door. That was Joe Mack slamming it home for his 8th. A big hello to the Dorfman family. Tuned in tonight from the Music City. Glad to have them with us. Face-off battle at one there by Lone Star. Picked up there by Smith, and Smith will be able to sail it all the way down the length of the ice. Now behind the cage, settled down there by Brazil. To the far side there to Dorfman. Dorfman has it, and he'll just drill it in to the near corner. Chasing after it there is Joe Mack now along the end board, spun around, kept in there by Sherino. He'll work it around now. The far side board's intercepted as Dorfman couldn't go low to high, and it was taken away there by Collins, and Collins will be able to hammer it into the Mudbug zone. Regathered there by Brazil, the captain. To the far side there to Dorfman, cross ice to the blue line, to the near side there, touched in there by Procopio. He's got his mom in attendance, low to high, galloped that, taken there by Brazil. Far circle, quick shot there by McCormick, blocked in front there by DiCarlo. Now behind the cage of Burke. Now rimmed around the near side, boards over to Nemo, and Nemo will be able to clear it all the way down. Down to 50 seconds remaining on Tritt's tripping infraction. Mudbugs want to keep the pressure and the gas pedal on as that pass is errant as Hedden didn't have a clean entry as the puck now is just skittered all the way down to the Mudbug zone. One last chance here, down to 25 seconds as Metcalf along the near side. Trouble handling as he went down. He was looking for a call. He was screaming for one. That was Metcalf. Now a bouncing puck. Oh, boy. Mishandled there by Burke, but he covers up on the rebound as Hedden just kind of lofted it toward the net. And we will get a whistle deep, a face-off deep in the Lone Star zone. Face-off in the left wing circle. McCormick will take it, the Verona cheesehead from Wisconsin. Been playing better hockey of late. He's been a good force on that power play. Scored one last weekend. Face-off one there by McCormick. Metcalf, one-time ripper there by Hedden, and he blocked it. That was Smith, and he's limping. Now back to Hedden, drop through the slot. Here's McCormick, a backhander, and he just shot it wide. Now behind the cage. Penalty coming up to an end. Along to the far side. Penalty is over. Mudbugs now 1 for 2 on the man advantage. Out of the box comes Tritt. Now to the far side. Puck now lazed into the Mudbug zone. On over to the near side there to Hedden. Up across the middle of the ice. Backhand and knocked down there by Vermaelen. Vermaelen, a nice night. He's got a goal and an assist and a great night for the Ottawa, Canada native. Now to the near corner it goes, to the left corner. Battling for it, there is Brimmer, a fellow Canadian. Along to the walls, they're trying to chisel it off the walls. Now they go low to high. Brazil from the left point. Quick shot. It's blocked now. Brimmer to Doherty, a ripper. It goes wide. Off the rebound. Settled down. Relayed to Brazil. A quick shot goes wide. To the far corner. Held in there by Weber. He'll whack it around the near side boards of the near corner. Puck now just kind of popped back out to center. Now Vermaelen getting a good positioning. Tritt now able to hold the zone. So the far corner goes there to Smith. He'll scale it in behind the cage. Weird bounce. Vermaelen able to corral it to the far side there to Weber. Weber cross ice on over to Onstad, and Onstad will just drub it into the Lone Star zone. It goes in deep along to the end boards. 3-0 lead for Bugs hockey. 15:40 remaining here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. Now Murray carries into the puck along to the right blue line. He'll work it in deep, but now puck possessed there by Hedden. Hedden's pass broken up. Joe Mack there trying to chip it out. And puck now played back behind the cage, now there by Gockler. Gockler now will just send it back to the near corner there to Hedden. He'll lift it back out to center off the stick of Gato. Puck now kicked back into the Mudbug zone, but Lone Star is offsides. Want to remind our Mudbugs fans, tomorrow night we'll be giving out USA bandanas along with moon pies while supplies last. You want to be sure to join us. 7-Eleven Puck Drop. We'll have the Landers pregame show at 6:50. But get your tickets and be a part of American Made Weekend. $10 kegs in Mudbug souvenir cups and then $2 refills. Great night to have yourselves a party. Just get your tickets now by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or logging on to mudbugshockey.com. Puck now dumped in there by Digby off the initial faceoff win. Outside the Mudbugs blue line. Hard hit up top. Mudbugs looking for a penalty. Procopio now able to kind of pelt it back out to center. Now to the far side, mishandled there by Nolan, but Nolan will be able to slice it back over to his blue liner. Off the near side boards, Hedden couldn't drop it in deep. But good job there by Vermaelen to clean it up and stash it back into the Lone Star zone. Puck now off the far side boards all the way down. Should be icing on Lone Star, and it will be. Your icings tonight brought to you by Bayou Blasters. Cleanest shot on ice. We haven't had very many icings tonight. And if I recall, that might be the first one of the evening. I don't think I've ever seen an icing that late into a contest. Remember, like I said, like I recall. Face off now in the right wing circle to the left of Burke. McCormick to take it for the Bugs. Face off one there by McCormick, but it sails out of the zone. Doherty grabs it. Doherty now will whisk it on over to Metcalf, the California native, off the far side boards, off the stick of Bunting, goes in deep, covered up and dropped off there by Burke. Mudbugs trying to hold the zone. Puck cleared back out to center, though, there by Lone Star. Doherty off the stick now of McCormick, worked in now from the left side, but A loose puck taken there by Nemo. Now to the far side. Galloped that from the left side. Taken away there by Bunting. Almost ran into McCormick. He avoided that disaster. Now he'll just lay it back for his blue line. That's Doherty. Now Metcalf. Metcalf now thrown back on over to Bunting's stick. Bunting has it. His stretch pass missed Fetchko's stick. As now Nolan will nail it off the far side. Boards deep into the Mudbug zone. Now played back out to center. Taken there by Bunting. He gains the blue line from the right side. Dropped off there to Mack. Oh, near circle. Quick shot there by Fetchko from the short side. And a blocker save made there by Burke. That was a nice save. Now played back. High point. Quick shot there by Hallard. Blocked in front. Oh, Bunting was in there for the rebound. Hallard was looking for his first as he had a glorious look. Now behind the cage of Burke. Settled down there by Lone Star. Dropped down there by Tritt. His cross-ice pass missed everybody as Purcell was above the blue line. A break in the action. 13:20 to go here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second period. The score, it is the Mudbugs 3, the Brahmas nothing. And we thought we had a whistle. We did not. I got deked out by that whistle. Boy, I just feel a little bit off this evening. I apologize. Couldn't get the right goal scorer in the opening goal, and I think we've missed an icing call, and should have been immediate. It's a quick shot there. Oh, smothered up there by Burke as Dorfman tried to hit it off the 5-hole pad of Burke off the initial faceoff win, and Burke able to close the pads up pretty good. 6:45 gone by here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. 3-0 lead for Bugs hockey. Dorfman to take the face-off from the left wing circle. Face-off battle and it is won there by Dorfman. Play low to high, left point, quick shot, tipped on, glove save made there by Burke. As Brazil threw it toward the net, it might have deflected off the stick of Chirino, and I don't know how Burke navigated that through traffic, but he did. Boy, Graham Burke is doing everything he can to keep Lone Star within this game. I guess you could say within striking distance. Mudbugs throwing everything they can to extend this lead even more. Or even further, rather. Vermaelen to take the face-off for Shreveport in the left wing circle, deep in the Lone Star zone. Battle and one there by Vermaelen. Played to the point. Head and throws it toward the net. Off the knee of Nolan. Now played up ahead. Here's Quim Emerson. Now Emerson works it around. Try to go low to high. Intercepted. Taken away there by Procopio. Back out to center. Nolan now back to the far side. Coming in as offsides there was Konovalov. And Lone Star very frustrated at themselves. You can see banging his stick along that far boards, if you're watching, was Kim Emerson, because he had a little bit of leg up beneath or underneath the Mudbugs blue line. That face-off will come just outside the far Mudbugs blue line. .12:47 remaining here in the second. Shreveport 3, Lone Star nothing. Face-off one there by Lone Star. Nemo now to the far half wall. Quick shot there from the left point, redirected just wide. That was a shot there by Cole Bilkey. It goes to the right point now, taken away there by Steele. Steele has it with a burst of speed. He gains the blue line from the left side. Dropped off there to Mack. Mack centering feed. Blocked off there by Palmer. Now thrown back up top. Held in there by Colson. Kicks it around. Quick shot. Save made. Trying to crank one in there is Steele along with traffic in front. And Burke's got it. Great pursuit there on a busted play as Steele kept it alive. As Colson had to kind of control that bouncing puck to the point. He did a great job of that. Boy, the Mudbugs almost had one of those greasy goals with 12:16 remaining now here in the middle frame. Mudbugs, with a win tonight, will reclaim the top spot in the South, at least for the night or the day. And then tomorrow will be a new day, and we'll see how it all ends in the series between these two teams. The last time they'll be playing is this weekend in the regular season. McCormick to take the face off from the left wing circle, if that made sense. Thank you. If it did not, I apologize. To the far side, over to Smith. I don't feel like myself. Throw to the far side. Quick shot thrown in traffic. Good stick and skate there by Hedden to break up the centering feed there by Smith. Now gaining the blue line. Burst of speed. Bunting gets slowed down there by the official, Connor Bowl. Right pad stop made there by Burke. Now right half wall thrown back up top, but Hedden wasn't expecting it as it now just kind of goes back out to center. Fans not appreciating Bunting getting slowed down there by Connor Bowl, but it happens from time to time. As now Lone Stars, that's Matt McDonald, comes in offsides. And now a break in the action. 11:37 remaining in the second period. It's brought to you by DeFata and Associates. Your score, the Bugs 3, the Brahmas nothing. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFata and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFata and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defatapi.com.
Welcome back into Mudbugs hockey. A standing ovation to our hometown hero. Oh, where it was all a surprise. Every game we do this. And we're glad to have a warm standing ovation for the heroes that keep America great and have sacrificed their efforts and lives for our country. 11:37 remaining here in the second. Mudbugs are in control, up 3-0. But as we know, Lone Star can change that at any moment. Mudbugs so far smooth sailing in this second period, which has been a problematic period this season for them. Another standing ovation for our hometown hero. Face-off outside the near Mudbug blue line. Dorfman to take it for the Bugs. He's had a nice night, and like I said, what a pass. It's one of those pro-like passes to set up Joe Mack's 8th of the year on the power play. Puck now hits the protective netting as Chirino able to claw it in to the Lone Star zone. He thought that was tipped. It was not, as that puck will come out of the play. Brad Sotak, Connor Bowl, and David Lilly, your officiating staff. Good crew tonight. Of course, Brad Sotak, our regular. Built like an offensive lineman, but he can move up and down the ice. Now, these officials don't get enough credit. They don't have a shift off. They have to keep going. Face-off won there by Vermanen. Brazil will have it. He'll lay it to the far side over to Hallard. Hallard now will swing it back to Brazil. Now to the near side. Touched in there by Vermanen. It'll trickle in deep into the Brahmas zone. Now to the left corner it goes. Held in there by Weber. Now along the near half wall. Procopio trying to hold it in. Now taken away there by Nolan. Nolan now rolls it around the near side boards. And the puck now is just pitchforked back out to center. Good job there by Luke Johnson. Now back out to center. Battling for it there is Vermanen along the near half boards. Now Procopio trying to work it off the walls. Brazil now spins it back out to center all the way down. Should be icing on Shreveport. Icing waved off as the puck was going too slow. Now behind the cage, hard hitting going on. Luke Johnson has it. He gets slowed down and hip checked there by Procopio. Mudbugs trying to hold the zone. Puck now just rimmed off the near side boards there by Colson. Procopio couldn't get positioning. Back out to center, Digby. Now loose puck taken there by Colson. Colson now gets his pocket picked there by Tritt. Uh-oh, a 2-on-1. Lone Star thrown in front. Good stick there by Metcalf as he broke it up. Now thrown in front. Backhand shot. Rebound chance. There was a save made there by Sergeyev. Right in front there was, I believe, it was Sturzer. And a nice save made there by Sergeyev. But on the rebound chance, Sturzer couldn't corral it to get another shot on net, or that would have been trouble for the Bugs. Now to the far corner it goes. Joe Mack deep into the Lone Star zone, rather. Good stick tie up there by Gato. Now from the left point, Metcalf will just rope it into the far corner. Now intercepted. Brazil's got it. No, Steele dropped off. Back to Steele. Oh, they had the give and go. His shot got sticked away in front. That was a good stick there by McDonald. Boy, Gato looking for a call. He thought he was held up a little bit. Off the stick there of Tritt as the puck now will just roll in to the Mudbug zone with 9:20 to go here in the second. Mudbugs 3, the Brahmas nothing. Played back out to center. Bilkey's got it. Intercepted there by Steele. Uh-oh, hard hit. Penalty coming up now to Shreveport. Touched up there by Hedden. I thought I saw a hit along the back. Looks like it's going to be a roughing infraction. It's going against Steele. I thought it was a little ticky-tacky. I thought it was a little bit of a traffic accident. Steele shaking his head no in disapproval of the call. Steele's one of those guys who might not be the tallest guy, but he's got, like, ripped upper body. He is sneaky strong. And he's built like a truck. I mean, he used to play football back in high school until he had to give it up, and do not remind him of that traumatic day. Loves football. Obviously loves hockey more, but I always thought he was built like a fullback. Like one of those Jerome Bettis bus types. Now played to the point, mishandled there. Played back out to center. I believe Steele played defensively in the football field. I'll have to be corrected by the Steele family, who would confirm that for me. I believe he was on the secondary. Now Purcell re-enters the zone from the right side. He works it into the right corner, kissed off the near side window all the way down. Great job there by Dorfman. Wholesale line change here for Bugs hockey on the first choice personnel penalty kill. 8:30 remaining in the second. 1:20 left on Steele's roughing infraction. Now re-enter the zone. There is Nemo. Intercepted there by Vermanen. Now taken away there by Metcalf. He'll drop it off carefully there for Colson. Colson couldn't pop it out. Over to Vermanen. He's got it open ice, and he'll be able to rifle that baby all the way down. Into the near corner it goes. Now back. Lone Star will lug it back out now from left to right. That's Digby. Stick handles his way in from the right side. Thrown toward the net. Easily paddled aside there by Sergeyev. 48 seconds now remain on Steele's roughing infraction. To the right corner. Centering feed there for Sturzer. Got broken up there by Vermont. And now to the point. Settled down there by Brady Smith. He'll kick it around over to the far side there to Digby. Puck now just bounces back out to center on an errant pass. Good job there by Joe Mack on the first choice personnel penalty kill. And Lone Star's got to take it all the way back behind their own cage. Now from the far half wall. Not much going on. Puck just getting drilled along the walls. Puck now sliced in behind the cage of Sergeyev, and the puck now rimmed all the way down as Steele comes out of the box. Lone Star 0 for 3 now on the man advantage. Special teams huge in this series. In a rivalry series between the top two teams. Mudbugs winning the battle so far. Quick shot. Save made there by Sergeyev. Running into the cage there was Hedden as he dislodges it. And now Gockler had a few words. That was a far circle shot there by Baez. with 6:48 remaining here in the second. Face-off will go to the right of Sergeyev in the left wing circle. Dawson Chirino was on the Mudbug bench yelling something toward Lone Star's way. I could not make it out. Appears to be okay. Now face-off will shift on over to the left of Sergeyev. Face-off won there by Shreveport. Good job there by Dorfman, but held in there by Dylan Smith. He'll saddle it in behind the cage. Now spun back out there by Hedden. He'll twist it up ahead there to Brimmer. He'll drop it off back out to center. Taken there by Belke, and he'll just bang it back into the Mudbug zone as a roulette wheel its way around the far side boards. Now to the left point, now just squibbed in behind the cage of Sergeyev as the puck rolls. Heading now to Brimmer, crossing the middle of the ice there to Dorfman. He'll spin it back out to center. Now to the far side, Dorfman couldn't handle that pass, just hits his man hard into the boards. That was Murray who got the brunt of it. Now to the middle of the ice, Brimmer to the far side. Dorfman gains the right side, and he'll just rattle it toward the cage. Glove down there by Burke, and he'll drop it. Keep play going with 5:55 to go here in the second. 3-0 lead in favor of Bugs hockey. Murray's got it. He'll gain the blue line from the right side. He'll rake it in along to the right corner, but the puck now taken away there by McCormick. Now to the near side there to Brazil. He'll touch it back out to center. Now to Bunting, and Bunting will just carom it off the near side boards in deep into the Brahmas zone as Bunting gives his man a hard hit. That was Palmer. Now intercepted. Quick shot there by McCormick. And a point-blank save made there by Burke in front. Oh, boy. McCormick was thinking pass, and then he tried to go glove side, and now McCormick arguing with something toward David Lilly's way, and now we got a penalty coming up. This one's going against McCormick. I'm not sure what transpired after the whistle, but something happened. It's a roughing infraction. There was something that happened toward Burke's direction, and I guess it was off the stick of McCormick, so the fourth power play of the night for Lone Star. And for the fourth time this evening, the first choice personnel penalty kill will be back out on the ice. Mudbugs fans getting a little restless over that call. Face off to the left of Sergeyev. 5:28 to go here in the second. Face off won there by Joe Mack. Boy, he's been brilliant tonight. From the far corner, Weber couldn't weed it out. Now to the point, it goes. Quick shot there by Digby. Right pad stop, rebound chance. Oh boy, trying to hammer it away at it. There was Nemo. He also had DeCarlo in front, but a loose puck is taken there by Colson. He'll swat that baby all the way down. Big spot in this game for Lone Star with 5 minutes left in the second. Now kissed off the far side glass. Nolan will just nip it around. Now puck worked around to the right point, held in there by Purcell. He'll work it to the near half wall. Back to Purcell. Quick shot smothered up there by Sergeyev. He saw it the whole way, and he corralled it along the chest. With 1:21 remaining on McCormick's roughing infraction. A big hello to the Brazil family. Tuned in tonight from Grandville, Michigan. Glad to have Miss Kate, of course, Coach Joel, along with brothers Michael and Thomas. Glad to have them all with us. We missed the Brazils. They were supposed to come in one weekend when our snow and ice hit, so we'll have to hope to see them later on in April. I'll never forget the pecan tassies I got a couple of Christmases ago. That was delicious. Quick shot there by Smith. Blocked in front. Brazil's got it off the far side boards and all the way down. Great job there by Brazil to carefully just elevate that puck all the way down. Down to 1:05 remaining on McCormick's roughing infraction. 4:30 left here in the second. 3-0 lead for Bugs hockey. It's been that way since the 5:25 mark of the first, and the puck now just lifted all the way down. Great job there by Vermanen. Boy, Vermanen has been a clinic this year on the penalty kill. It is probably his biggest attribute. But tonight, he might change that. He has a goal and assist. Colson rattled off the far side boards and all the way down. The frustration starting to mount here for Brahmas hockey. Down to 25 seconds remaining now on McCormick's roughing infraction. I'm Chet Yoder coming to you live from Shreveport, Louisiana. Here comes Nemo. Dropped off. Quick shot there. Pad stop. Rebound chance. Oh, boy, that one got poked just wide. That was Baez at the doorstep. Now to the far corner. 10 seconds left. Thrown across. Nice. Stick in front there by Procopio. All the way down now. Weber will just work it back to the blue line over to Metcalf. Penalty is over. The Brahmas 0 for 4 on the man advantage. Great work by the first choice personnel. As McCormick out of the box, dropped off Brimmer, quick shot. Oh, shoulder save made there by Burke. 3:13 left here in the second. Hard hit there by Brimmer. He's able to slam Nolan along the end boards. Now Brimmer picks up the puck from the right corner. He's got it. He'll work it in deep there for Dorfman. Dorfman's got it now. Dorfman now, near corner, thrown in front. Tap that just wide. That was Brimmer in front. He got his stick tied up there by, I believe it was Murray around the far post. Oh my goodness. That has been Brimmer's luck so far for a long time right now. He has been struggling with puck luck. But, boy, he has been creating so many chances, playing better hockey than he could realize right now. Face off deep in the right wing circle. To the left of Burke. 3-0 lead for Bugs hockey. McCormick looks like he just got kicked, so he's out. Oh, no, they gave him another chance. I thought he got kicked. Face off won there by Lone Star. Now to the near side it goes. Worked in deep there by Hasselgren. To the Mudbug zone it goes. Played back out to center. McCormick dropped off there to Bunting. Now to Fetchko. Gains the blue line. Left side. Thrown to Bunting. Quick shot. Left pad stop made there by Burke. That's a big save there by Burke. That's a difficult save. Now intercepted there by Fetchko. Holds the zone. Boy, we got a kind of a traffic jam along in front of that Mudbug bench, but it is cleared up nicely. Now far side, puck now just wailed in deep into the Mudbug zone there by Bilkey. Now along to the right of Sergeyev, taken there by Hedin. Hedin now on over to Vermanen, up in the middle of the ice, now pinballed in to the Brahmas zone. Murray kissed off the near side window, up ahead there to McDonald, dropped off there to Konovalov, thrown toward the net. Blocked off, stick tied up there by Hedin. Lots of traffic in front. Mudbugs protecting the house to the right of Sergeyev. Dropped off there to Brazil. Up ahead to the near side there to Procopio. Puck now just laced back out to center. Now taken back in to the Mudbug zone. Held in there by McDonald. McDonald thrown toward the net. Tipped on. That was Collins in front. It went wide of the short side. Now working it around the clock. There is Collins. Near circle. Palmer. Fans on the shot. Along the end boards now. Mudbugs dodge a bullet there, but not out of the woods. 1:20 to go here in the second. Lone Star trying to put a push here to try to get one in. Mudbugs able to withstand the pressure, though. Uh-oh, bad pass. Palmer now gets in front of that. He works it in deep now. And now the puck lofted, but now not. Palmer holds the zone, now intercepted. Up ahead there to Procopio. Good body there on Baez. Works it into the near half wall. 1 minute left here in the second. Now played up ahead. Here's Dawson Tritt, gains the blue lines, got a numbers, 2-on-2, quick shot, so glove save, made there by Sergeyev. He had a little bit of traffic from his own blue liner, but he's able to corral it down with 50 seconds now remaining here in the second. Face off now to the left of Sergeyev. 50 seconds left. Purcell loses the faceoff. Great faceoff win there by Joe Mack. Boy, he's been phenomenal tonight. The little things that Joe Mack does right add up to the big picture for Bugs hockey success. I can't even begin to describe how smart that young man is. Uh-oh, Purcell now 2-on-1. Nemo, and a cross-ice pass broken up there by Colson. Still time here for Lone Star, though. Now Digby goes low to high to the point. DeCarlo a shot. That might have been blockered away there by Sergeyev through traffic. Now lofted. Look out, Dan Wildfawn. Goes above his head and in to the Brahmas zone. A Brahmas bench, rather. 19 seconds. I thought that faceoff was going to come out of the Mudbug zone. They're saying no. It'll go to the right of Sergeyev. Stick around for the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show. We'll have a word from our corporate partners. Now kind of bounced around. Mudbugs win that faceoff, and now we got a penalty coming up. This one's going against Shreveport. I think it's a high sticking call against Colson, and it's going against rather Colson on Dylan Smith. Boy, what a big power play for Lone Star with 12.5 left in the second. Gonna see if there's any blood, and I think that's what Dan Wildfawn was looking for. Just going to be 2. So this power play will carry on over into the third unless something happens for Lone Star. The 5th power play of the night for Brahmas hockey. Face-off battle out, won there by Shreveport. Over to the near side. Uh-oh. Smith torn through the net. Left pad stop made there by Sergeyev. Now tied up along the end boards. Good job there by Brazil to kind of hold it in. Gockler's there, and time will run out behind the cage. Quick shot there from the wraparound, but the whistle clearly blew as that puck beat Sergeyev. But well after the whistle, as it was weeded off the walls. Uh-oh, wait a minute. There is a holdup here from Brad Sotak. Are they looking this one over? No. Wait a minute here. There was a little bit of holdup here from Brad Sotak. The period is over, and the Mudbugs will have a 3-0 lead after 2 periods. And 1:48 left to kill on their 5th penalty kill effort. A break in the action. We've played 2 periods here in Shreveport. It's Shreveport 3, Lone Star nothing. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuel letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to BayouBlasters.com.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Congratulations to our Shreveport Mudbugs on this 2021 season. They have overcome the odds of a pandemic to keep hockey alive in Shreveport Bossier. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Welcome back into the Bayou Blasters second intermission show. We're joined by one of my good friends and one of our most dearest corporate partners of the Shreveport Mudbugs hockey squad. We can't do it without him. Dr. Emile Janou from Sterling Dental Center. Doctor, thanks for the time. We do appreciate you coming on.
Well, thanks, Chet. I appreciate it. I'm always glad to be a part of anything that's involved with Shreveport and especially athletics, and I'm glad to be able to do it.
Just talk about how things are going at Sterling Dental Center.
Well, Sterling is growing as you would like to. We are now open on Fridays, and that's going to be an ongoing process. We're kind of in that experimental phase right now, where we're just open in the mornings right now from 9 to 1, but we're hoping to get it to 8 to 5 and treat it as a normal day. We are always working on our techniques and any new science that's out there in technology. We're always trying to improve ourselves and stay current with the current technology.
I guess every dentist is different. Can you talk about some of the services that you provide patients at Sterling Dental Center?
Well, we're going to cover every basic procedure that any general dentist can do, from a cleaning to a full exam, that's accompanied with your cleaning. X-rays, we're going to be able to read, X-rays, find any cavities on X-rays, that type of stuff. But we also do, we are offering right now Invisalign at our office, as well as implant placement too. So it's kind of a one-stop shop. Now, of course, not every case is going to be able to be treated that way. You got to have, you got to meet these specific requirements, because sometimes that's what specialists, are for, as more complicated things. But look, we do fillings, root canals, extractions, crowns, bridges, partials, dentures. Basically your normal services, but we are doing Invisalign cases and implant placement and restoration.
You've been doing this for quite a while. You seem to enjoy it a lot. Every time I come here, it's a great atmosphere, especially with the girls. What's the best part of the job?
Best part of the job is when you actually change somebody's outlook on life.
So that can happen?
Yeah. I mean, you have somebody who comes in and say, I don't smile in pictures. I hide in the back in pictures. I don't talk with my mouth open. I kind of, and they come in and you come up with a treatment plan, and it might take a couple years to get everything done, but when it's finally done and you have a start picture and an end picture, and they start crying in your chair because their outlook on life is different now. All they want to do is go smile and laugh and be in pictures, as compared to 3 years prior, and they wanted nothing to do with it. I think it's transformational. It really is, and that's one thing that you could have the worst day, and then you get that one person, and you're like, okay, this is why I do my job.
We're talking to Dr. Emile Janou from Sterling Dental Center, one of our corporate partners of Mudbugs Hockey. I'm one of those kind of OCD guys. I'm a broadcaster. I'm around a lot of people. I shake hands, kiss babies. I try to brush my teeth as often as possible, floss as often as possible, use mouthwash as often as possible. But your theory is you don't have to get too crazy, as maybe some would advise. You just have to be smart about it and do it, a certain amount of times a day.
Right. Ultimately, your goal is to brush twice a day, floss once a day. I am not opposed to more.
Which I do.
Right. There's nothing, unless you're being super aggressive with it where you're actually causing damage to your teeth, which can happen. But as long as you're doing twice a day and flossing once a day, studies prove that you're going to be in a good realm. Now, there's caveats to that too, because some people come in and they say, I brush every day or twice a day. What is going on? Well, you're not brushing right.
Okay.
So that's why it's always wise to get with your hygienist. If you're having any questions, and be like, show me how to brush right. Show me how to floss right, because there are ways to brush and floss right. And if you are not doing it correctly, you're not doing any good.
Right. Now, you have 4 girls at home. Is this something you go through with them? They must be masters of their craft by now.
So believe it or not, I still check each one of their. Yeah, that's me. I'm going to do that
as a dad, not only as a doctor.
Right, but and the thing is that teeth are my thing. So I'm like, I'm gonna stay on top of it. But my 5-year-old can brush by herself. My 4-year-old can too. She chooses not to because she's the baby and everybody does it for her. But the twins, they're great. They all know what they're doing and know what they're looking for. And that's a key thing. I mean, it's like where to brush, how to brush.
Now, one thing that I picked up from one of your assistants was that I was brushing too hard, and maybe everything else looked good, but my gums might have been a little bit more weaker. So I went ahead and changed from not a manual toothbrush to an electric toothbrush. Is there a preference that one better than the other? I know you have an electric toothbrush as well. Is that something that maybe you recommend for people in general, or do you think it's case by case?
I think it's case by case, because I have both. I have I have a manual and an automatic toothbrush. I have I have like I have a Sonicare, and then I also just have a normal, regular, run-of-the-mill toothbrush. But I also know that I'm not going to apply too much pressure and get some recession or get some of those sensitive areas along your gum lines, because studies show that in the first 30 seconds of brushing is when you exert the most amount of force. A lot of people just stick the toothbrush in the mouth, put it on the side of their teeth, and go. And as a result, you get recession, and basically you're brushing away part of your tooth. So that's where the sensitivity comes from. So I think it's a product of your own environment, how you're doing at home, how you're brushing. A lot of people are super aggressive brushers, and all they want is a hard toothbrush, when those should never ever be made. I mean, ultimately, all you want is a soft bristled toothbrush. But Sonicares are great, Oral-B's are great. It's all, as I said, it's all dependent upon what works for you. How do you do with this? And are you an aggressive brusher? Ask your hygienist. They'll be able to tell you. Ask your dentist. He will be able to tell you. Come see me. I'll be able to tell you. It's one of those things. It's you'll see certain markers, and you're like, hey, you probably need to switch to a mechanical toothbrush. Why? Because you're being too aggressive, and the mechanical toothbrush takes that out of your hands, and it just does it for you. So, needless to say, it's a situational type of thing.
Before I let you go, I mean, a big thing for a lot of people is people don't always have dental insurance. That's a big thing. It's a problem, because I think people are maybe scared to go to the dentist, thinking it's going to cost a fortune just for an exam, X-rays, and all that. But you have a way of helping those people get treated.
Right. Well, besides the ability we do accept care credit, which it's kind of like a credit card for insurance, and we do accept that. We also offer an in-house membership club where people can come in, and if they don't have insurance, they can join our membership club. And there's certain perks. There's 2 free cleanings a year, and then there's also 20% off your treatment and stuff like that. But it's at a monthly cost. But it's our membership club, and it's got some really good perks to it.
Has that grown since you started that?
Exponentially. It's amazing how many people don't have insurance, and
it's unbelievable.
Yeah, and they come in and they're like, look, I don't have insurance. What can you do for me? And you're like, okay.
You never want to turn anybody away.
Right. And the biggest thing is, look, you take care of the worst stuff first. And as you progress, and if you haven't been in a while, it's not a big deal anymore. Look, we're going to take care of the worst stuff first. And as you come in, each visit gets easier and easier and easier. And then by the time your treatment's completed, then you're just on you're just on recall. It's just every 6 months, boom, boom, boom. And okay, so you come in, you get all your work done. In a year and a half, you get one small new cavity. That's not a big deal compared to when you came in, 2 years prior, you had to have 2 root canals. And so it's a process. But yeah, so worst stuff first is always, your main priority. But being able to offer that in-house membership program is really, it's a nice thing to be able to offer to patients, just because it really is. It's a shame how many people don't have coverage, and look, there's not an easy way to say it. I mean, but it's with technology and products and everything. I mean, we've gotten expensive, and it's not for it. I mean, look, I'm providing the service, and I would be like, I couldn't do this without help.
Sure.
So I get it,
That's Dr. Emil Janeau from Sterling Dental Center, proud corporate partner of Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. You can give him a call if you want to make an appointment at 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. If you give him a call, they got the most friendliest staff. The atmosphere is unbelievable. Every time I come here, it feels like I'm not fearing going to the dentist. I think people kind of feel that. But this is a fun-loving atmosphere. I mean, I think people should be a little more upbeat about going to the dentist, other than that stigma, right?
Oh yeah, that's. I mean, everybody comes in there like, I hate you, and I'm like, well, I like you too. But yeah, it's just not as scary as it used to be. Medicine is great. I mean, that's why we use it. There are so many procedures in terms of how to relieve anxiety. But it is, man. I mean, I have lots of people who come in who, our age, haven't been in 15 years.
Yep.
Because they went as a kid.
I was one of those people.
And you have that one experience, and then you are just, it's like, you're concreted in. You can't do it. But yeah, look, it's nothing that it used to be anymore. As I said, technology is amazing. Drugs are amazing, and that's what you learn how to do. As a result, you get a lot more positive experience and a lot more happier patients.
That's Dr. Emil Janeau. Thank you for your corporate partnership with the Mudbugs. We couldn't do it without you, and thanks for the time. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Chet. I appreciate it, buddy.
We'll be back with more after these messages on the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFatta & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFatta & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defattapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show. This is How We Sonic, joined by a special guest, corporate partner, Mr. Stan Stava from SS Advertising, who's involved with UAPI, bedroom sleep shops, Snyder floor covering, Jimco portable buildings, and commercial power equipment. Mr. Stan, thanks for the time. We appreciate you joining us.
Oh, I'm so glad to be here today.
Talk about the corporate partnership. It has started since we came back in the North American Hockey League back in the 2016-2017 season. And what caught your eye about the Mudbugs? And this involvement has been great.
Well, so many of the advertisers that I work with want to do stuff that's community related, and this, of course, is the team for the Shreveport Bossiers, as well as a lot of the architects, and they wanted to be able to show their support for the Mudbugs and for our local team.
And talk about what has been so fulfilling, and really this is now our 5th season, and we've been working with you season by season, and what kind of has stuck out about you that you've really enjoyed that has brought you back year after year?
I enjoy hockey. I'm a big hockey fan, always have been. But for a lot of the advertisers that were just getting new to hockey, one of the things that they've really enjoyed is, again, it's not only that support, but how much their kids enjoy it. Bedroom Sleep Shops. He's got a couple of children, and they've gotten involved. UAPI actually has a couple of younger folks, teenagers, and they've gotten involved with the Junior Hockey League. So it's so much for the whole family to be able to do. It's been a matter of, in a lot of cases, a lot of their children, a lot of their families gotten really involved and really enjoy going to the games.
And one of the exciting projects that fans got to see just a little glimpse of in our video was the new Mudbugs locker room. A renovation thanks to Snyder floor covering, and just talk about that whole project and how all that came about.
Oh, absolutely. Snyder's been with the team for, 3 or 4 years now, and is really a big supporter of it. A lot of his employees will go to the games, always asking for tickets, and want to go if he's got extra tickets to the games and things like that. And just, again, what ends up happening so much with the people that come on, advertisers and supporters, ends up really does partnering with the Mudbugs, and Mudbugs try to go to their supporters as well when they need things.
Talk about Jimco portable buildings and what they're all about.
Yeah, Jimco is really into the Mudbugs as well. He's got a young son and daughter, I think they're ages around 10 and 12. They are into the hockey. He really likes, again, to support the team. They, of course, in this area are one of the only places that actually locally owned here actually build their own buildings. Most of the time you have to order them out of Minnesota or all the stuff from Minnesota or Oklahoma. He actually has a warehouse right here up near North Market, or right off of North Market, North Shreveport, and is one of the only manufacturers of them right here in the area.
We're always looking to attract more corporate partners for Mudbugs hockey and also pull more fans, especially during these difficult times. What is your most enjoyable part when you're at a Mudbugs game?
I think I'm a little bit different than everybody else in the sense that I'm a huge hockey fan, have been since I was a kid. I can remember watching them long ago on CBS on Sunday afternoons. But for the thing that everybody enjoys is how y'all do keep the activities going to the games, whether it's some music, whether it's games on the ice, things like that. You don't just have to be a super hockey fan in order to go to the Mudbugs games, because there's all kind of entertainment. If you're just a casual fan, but you enjoy watching all the different games and all the things that, again, are very family oriented.
And what is the best way for someone to get a hold of you?
The best way to get a hold of me is it's just advertising, but the number 773-6758. Again, that's 773-6758, or stan.stava, S-T-A-V-A, at gmail.com. Or I'm sure, in all seriousness, if you call the Mudbugs and say, hey, heard y'all's advertising guy on the radio, or the guy that works with all those clients or whatever, give us a holler, and or give them a holler. I'm sure they can get in touch with me.
That's Mr. Stan Stava, one of our proud corporate partners of Mudbugs Hockey. Thank you for everything you do.
Oh, well, thanks so much, and I look forward to many years of supporting Mudbugs Hockey.
That'll do it. We'll have more after these messages here on the second intermission show, brought to you by Sonic Drive-In. This is how we Sonic. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. The second period, which has been problematic for the Bugs, was not problematic here tonight, as the Mudbugs were able to outshoot Lone Star 11-9 in the period and keep it a scoreless frame. That is as good as a victory for the Mudbugs as they want. But now Colson sits in the box for 1:48 to begin the third. Lone Star will have a power play, so a critical man advantage opportunity for Lone Star Hockey to try to climb back in this game. Mudbugs with a comfortable 3-0 lead, but we know how uncomfortable that can get in a hurry. Mudbugs will pull out Weber, Brazil, Jomack, and Gockler for their first choice personnel penalty kill unit. Face off, one there by Lone Star. Over to Nolan now, played to the far side, on over to Carlo. He throws it up ahead. Lone Star looking for a penalty. That was dragged down there. It was Dylan Smith, I believe, from the far side. Or rather, it was Purcell who got dragged down. Lone Star able to hold the zone, intercepted there by Joe Mack. To the far side there to Weber. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Brazil, far circle, waits, backhand shot. Now tries to go wraparound shot. Quick shot. They score! That was Joe Mack. He's able to backhand it in. It went right through, and now we got a whistle. Lone Star believes there was interference on the play, and now we got a discussion coming up here at the near half boards. That was Joe Mack who went around. There was a fallen blue liner in front. Burke was way out, and Dan Wildfong is hot behind that bench right now. Long discussion going on. It's Joe Mack's second of the game if it stands. Mudbugs 4, Brahmas nothing, just 29 seconds in, and it's a short-handed goal. There was a long discussion from David Lilly to Connor Bowl, and now Graham Burke went up across close to that blue line looking for an explanation. Burke and Bowl had a long talk. For now, it looks like the goal's going to stand. It's Joe Mack's second of the night, 9th of the year, and the Mudbugs have now a commanding 4-0 lead. Long discussion still going on here. Looks like it's going to stand as a shorthanded tally. And now Burke still out of his cage. And this is a form of protest right now for Dan Wildfong, just to get a huddle to find out what happened. David Lilly with a long conversation with the former Mudbug great. I believe he thought Burke was interfered with. Brazil went around the cage, tried the wraparound attempt. It was stopped, and then on the rebound, Joe Mack throws it toward the net. There was a fallen blue liner, and the Mudbugs have a 4-0 lead. Just an awkward goal because I don't think the goal horn sound. I don't think anybody really knew if it went in. But it is a good goal. 29 seconds in. Mudbugs now up 4-0. Of course, Dawson Chirino's big brother, Alexander, played for these Lone Star Brahmas just before the Mudbugs came back into the North American Hockey League. Uh-oh, hard hit. Penalty coming up to Weber. And now a pushing and shoving in front of the blue line. And we got a whistle, and we got another penalty coming up to Shreveport. Boy, a hard hit. Baez went down. He's shaken up. Weber's now going in, and how long is this penalty going to be for? High sticking. It'll be 2. So 5-on-3 power play now for Lone Star for 1:02. This is a huge opportunity for Lone Star to try to climb back in this game when it looked like they were dead in the water. Wow, what a turn of events here. Once again, Max, second of the night, his 8th of the year from Weber, shorthanded, 29 seconds in. I think Brazil will get one of those helpers. He started the play. He should get one of those assists. Face off now, battle at one there by Shreveport. Tied down now to the right point, held in there by Lone Star. Over to Baez. Baez now will drop it off, and now they'll crisscross. They got Purcell. Far circle it goes, 5-on-3 for still 48 seconds left. Purcell now to the point. He'll now walk the line over to Baez. Short side, Nemo, near circle, Baez, backdoor score. No, I thought he scored. Oh, boy, I thought it went in and hit the post. It rattles out. Nemo to the near half wall. Lone Star battling for the puck. Purcell's got it near half wall. On over to the point, over to Baez. His puck gets broken up near corner, 15 seconds left. Baez now, 2-man advantage time. First choice personnel penalty kill from the right wing now. Dropped off the give and go, intercepted, and Hedden will be able to smack the puck down the length of the ice. Colson now out of the box. Lone Star now 0 for 5 on the man advantage. But here comes Lone Star, 5-on-4 now on the man advantage. Kicked back up top now, over to Trezera. From the left point, to the point now to Smith. Far circle, quick shot, shoulder save made there by Sergeyev as Purcell was trying to power it home. And the puck now pinballed all the way down. 30 seconds remaining now on Weber's high sticking infraction. 2:20 gone by here in the third. 4-0 lead for Bugs hockey. Tritt's pass mishandled. And now Vermanen will send it through the neutral zone, taken there by Luke Johnson. Luke Johnson trying to send it up ahead. He does. Tritt's got it. Tritt now. Quick shot. Backhand stick tied up there by Metcalf. He saved a goal. 8 seconds go. Lone Star able to hold the zone. They're not out of the neck of the woods. To the point there to Trezera. Short side. Through the slot. Quick shot. Row. What a left pad stop made there by Sergeyev. Rebound chance. Poked at just wide. Vermanen's got it now. He'll lift it back out to center. Arseny Sergeyev with a couple of sterling stops. Now through the slot. Backhand shot hit the side of the net. As I believe that was Collins cutting through the slot. Now from the near half wall, held in there. Lone Star still pushing. Lone Star now 0 for 6 on the man advantage. What an effort from the first choice personnel penalty kill. Winning the special teams. For now. Wholesale line change here for Dan Wildfunk. Uh-oh. Metcalf gives it away. Collins trying to wrap it in. Saved away there by Sergeyev. And now Brimmer up the ice. Brimmer gains the blue line from the far side. He works it around. Behind the cage he goes. Brimmer now will just drop it in deep there for Dorfman. Played back to the left point. Oh, mishandled there by Hedden. He's got to go get it now as Dylan Smith's on his tail. And now the puck kissed off the stick up ahead there to Brimmer, trying to squeak it in through the near half boards. Hard hit along the boards. Puck now just gashed back in there by Hedden. 4 minutes gone by in the third. Sherino worked back. Near circle. Backhand shot there by Fetchko. Stick save made there by Burke. McCormick got mauled in front, trying to peck away at the rebound. A special shout out goes to Miss Wendy Dorfman, who is tuned in tonight with her special friend, Miss Jennifer, as they are tuned in and watching from the Music City. Mr. Brian Dorfman obviously gets all the accolades because he's here in Shreveport, but of course, Miss Wendy Dorfman taking care of all the academics in the Dorfman's life, and Braden Dorfman, one of the top academic students that I've ever come across. And a big hello and a big shout out goes to that lovely lady and her friend. Face off one there by Lone Star, all the way off the far side boards up ahead there to Hasselgren. Hasselgren gains the blue line from the right side in the Mudbug zone. What a stomping the Mudbugs are putting on tonight, up 4-0. They're looking for more. Up ahead there to Fetchko. Fetchko kind of flips it around the neutral zone. Puck now just rammed back in there by Bilke. Slowed down there by Sergeyev. Off the far side boards there, slowed down. Murray on over, trying to punch it in there is Emerson. Now taken in, far side. Here's a chance. Purcell thrown toward the net. Boy, hard hit there by Bunting. Slowed him down in his tracks. Now McCormick will just drop it off there to Hallard. The New Jersey native has it now to the far side. Over to Brazil off the stick of Weber all the way in deep. It'll go down for icing. Your icings tonight brought to you by Bayou Blasters. Cleanest shot on ice. Boy, Joe Mack with a pair, and they've changed that goal now. I was right. It was Vermanen who scored the very first goal of the game at 4:03. I thought I was right off my initial instincts. It was his fourth, and then he scored his fifth. Onstadt gets the assist at 4:03. So Vermanen with a pair, Jomak with a pair. Played back up top to the point now. Onto the near half wall there to Johnson. Trezera ripper. Save made there by Sergeyev's stomach. Now behind the cage of Sergeyev, it's Procopio. Around to the near side half wall. Weber couldn't spin it out. Now Tritt, left corner, he comes. He's trying to get around the stick of Brazil. That's a good stick there. Now along the end boards, that was Baez trying to work it through. Now a little bit of a traffic. Brazil now goes to the far corner. Up ahead there to Weber. Weber now works it around. He'll take a twirl back and throw it back to his blue liner. That's Hallard. Hallard will send it around to the far side. Weber's going to wait for some fresh bugs to come out on the ice. Colson has the puck behind the cage of Sergeyev. He'll work it around to his left. A bad pass, and now Hallard will corral the mess. Hallard will just lay it back there for Colson to grab with 6 minutes gone by here in the third. Brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. It's a 4-0 Mudbugs lead. Up around now to the right side, gaining the blue line. There is Gato up across. Intercepted, taken away there by Smith. He works it off the wall, intercepted. Colson holds the zone. Backhand shot goes wide. Now to the far half wall. Chopped at there by Digby. Now to the far side. Smith now will roll it around and shuffle it in. There by Purcell. Behind the cage of Sergeyev. To the far corner it goes. Jomak trying to get it out. Quick shot, right pass up, rebound, Chet hit the post again. That was Purcell, I believe. Boy, Lone Star victimized by a couple of pipes here in the third. They call that the home pipes, which are working tonight in Shreveport's favor. Now behind the cage, that's Hedden, the Kalamazoo native, to Gockler, the coming Georgia native. On over to Dorfman. Oh, no. He blew a tire and went right into the Brahmas bench, but he's okay. And now worked in, and now we got a whistle as Lone Star comes in offsides. Boy, a great showing for Mudbugs hockey tonight as they are in control 4-0 with 12:51 remaining here in regulation. The win tonight, barring any collapse, will put the Mudbugs back in first place due to a better win percentage in games in hand on Lone Star. Face-off just outside the Mudbugs blue line. Taken there. Thrown toward the net. There was Hasselgren. He got hauled down. Now Bremer off the stick of Sherino trying to take off with it. Mudbugs still playing hard. Don't want to give Lone Star any chance. Oh, what a hard hit. Bremer absolutely rocked Bilke into the boards. That's your Sterling Dental Center big hit of the game. My goodness, what a hit from Bremer. And now kept in there by Lone Star. Thrown toward the net. It goes wide to the left point. Trezera behind the cage. On over to the far half wall there to Baez. Back to Trezera. Taps it in forward behind the cage for Sturzer. Now covered up there by Sergeyev. That's Sterling Dental Center. Big hit of the game. Brought to you by your awesome staff from Dr. Emile Janou and his staff that has your next dental checkup covered. Call 318-680-1040 or log on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. Sterling Dental Center, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs hockey. Joe Mack's second of the game, by the way, is your State Farm drive of the game. Get the best car insurance by giving Ben Tolis at State Farm a call at 318-688-1522. Ben Tolis at State Farm, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs hockey. Loose puck was won there by Lone Star, now taken into the near corner. Boy, hard hitting going on. And that's what you got to watch out for in a lopsided game. High slot, quick shot, blocked. Boy, that was kind of a loft, and a good block there by Brazil in front. Mudbugs trying to weed whack this baby out of the zone. A good job there by Brazil as they'll go all the way down, but it goes down for icing. Stick around for the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. Don't drink the margaritas, or rather, Don't drink the water. Try our margaritas today. Nikki's Mexican Restaurant, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. Good crowd. I'm sure it'll be better tomorrow night. Be sure to join us. 7-Eleven puck drop. Fans, come in early. You can get a USA bandana and a moon pie. Game starts at 7-Eleven. Game 2 of this 2-game series. Give us a call at 318-636-7094. Log on to mudbugshockey.com and lock up your seats now. Far half wall, quick shot there by Digby gets blocked. Now it goes to the near half wall, played back to Nolan. Now to the right point, quick wrister blocked in front there by Gato, but they couldn't get the puck out. Digby now will just rattle it in behind the cage of Sergeyev. 11:18 remaining here in the third. 4-0 lead for Bugs Hockey. Played back out to center. DeCarlo now to the far side. Now DeCarlo trying to make something happen. He's been the machine that has kept Lone Star rolling, and now that pass is an errant one because it's offsides as Purcell jumped the blue line. A break in the action. Shreveport 4, Lone Star nothing. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. If you're looking at an inside depth look at your Shreveport Mudbugs, never before seen footage, just go to Inside the Bugs, the video podcast. Log on to patreon.com/InsideTheBugs and subscribe now. Coach Rich and Coach Soupy are your hosts, and Inside the Bugs, one of the great video podcasts, the great video podcast of Mudbugs Hockey. Face off outside the far Mudbugs blue line. Battle and won there by Shreveport's Vermonted, who has been just sensational tonight. Now bad pounce near circle. Emerson, quick wrist there, blocked, save made, rebound chance. Oh boy, that went wide. Rebound chance, score. That's Emerson. He went through the slot right in front, and he breaks Sergeyev's shutout streak, and it comes at 10:50 of the third. Lone Star is on the board. It's Shreveport 4, Lone Star 1. It's not over yet. 10:50 remaining in the contest. Boy, a traffic in front, and it's Emerson who's able to cash in. Boy, they had Sergeyev all around, sprawling across his crease. It's a big goal for Lone Star, not even in tonight's game, but to give them momentum for tomorrow night's game. That's what you get scared about. But this one's long from over, folks. Face-off won there by Shreveport. Puck now just shaking in to the Lone Star zone there by Headed. Emerson's goal from Cage Sturzer. Now we got a stoppage of play here. Looks like Shreveport came in offsides. So Shreveport with a 4-1 lead. And if Lone Star can get another one here, it can get a little too interesting for Coach Soupy's taste. Plenty of time with 10.5 remaining exactly in regulation. And now we got a problem with the glass. We had a problem with this last weekend. Scott Musket, our ice extraordinaire, going to kind of seal this up. So we got a quick break here. Looks like it's going to hold it. Quim Emerson's first of the year at 9-10. Like I said, Sturzer with the only assist. They love Muskie here. Scott Musket, our adoring general manager, once coach, once great player, taking care of the ice there. Face-off now for the outside far Brahmas blue line. One there by McCormick. McCormick has it now. Stick handles his way into the right side of the blue line. Deep centering feed off the stick of Bunting. Didn't go anywhere. Now Hedden throws it forward, intercepted, blocked, and now from the right side, good hip check there by Hedden as he sandwiches Baez along that stanchion to the Mudbugs bench. Now McCormick off the near side boards, held in there. Bunting blows a tire, throws it toward the slot, taken away there by Trezera. Here comes Lone Star trying to get closer. Getting through good. Seal up there by Fetchko on the back checking ability. Loose puck, McCormick. Whacked off the near side boards, back out to center. Little space here for Fetchko. Gains the blue line. Far circle, quick shot. Glove save made there by Burke. He'll hold on to it with 9:37 now remaining here in the third. Shreveport 4, Lone Star 1. A great shutout bid for Arseny Sergeyev for 2.5 periods almost. As Lone Star able to score on their 21st shot of the game. Face off now to the right of Burke. Joe Mack to take it. Face off one there by the Mudbucks. Thrown toward the net. Oh boy, Gato shot it just wide. Now worked in deep behind the cage. Hard hit going on through the slot. Quick shot. Score! Garrett Steele able to fire that baby home. Mudbugs 5, Lone Star 1. Five goals means a Route 44 is coming your way towards your nearest Sonic Drive-In. Mudbugs piling it on. Now with 5:25 remaining here in the third. Mudbugs with a 4-goal lead again. Boy, Mudbugs very businesslike on that goal. Just want to get back to the face-off circle and get back to work with 9:25 remaining in the third. Face-off one there for Dorfman. All the way back down. Now right wing circle, quick shot. Shoulder save made there by Sergeyev. Boy, Garrett Steele decides to join in on the fun. What a ripper through the slot. Gato and Brazil get the helpers. And like I said, Garrett Steele is heating up. And what a blistering blast from the Chelsea, Michigan native. He had all types of time as he's able to rip home his 8th at 10:35. Perhaps the icing on the cake. Quick shot, glove save made there by Burke. Looks like Procopio was looking for some more icing. You can never have enough icing on a cake, if you ask me. And the Mudbugs know that Lone Star can come back the other way just so quickly. They have a 5-1 lead, though, with now exactly 9 minutes remaining. Garrett Steele said something to Arseny Sergeyev in the fist pump. I don't think Arseny Sergeyev understood a word that Steele said. English is still a work in progress for Arseny Sergeyev. It's getting better, but the fist pump is all you need. And Sergeyev's been fantastic tonight. Loose puck now. It's Collins up across the left side. He works it into the zone. Bumped off the puck there by Colson. The one thing I guess you can get entertained by or you can feast yourselves on a lopsided game is the extracurricular activities that might spew out in the last 8.5 and counting. Two bitter rivals in the South just duking it out for the top spot. Of course, if you get the top spot, you get home ice through the first 2 rounds. The Mudbugs had trouble finding their groove at home for a little while, but tonight there has been no trouble. They have been smooth sailing after 3 goals in the first, or in a span of 122, which guided the way. Quick shot there by Owen Nolan from the left wing, blockered away there by Sergeyev. Now to the right of Sergeyev. Taken away there by Fetchko. Fetchko dropped in forward there for Bunting, trying to get around the stick. And it's gloved down there, a loose puck there by Burke. As now we're down to 7:42 remaining here in the third. Face-off will stay deep in the Lone Star zone. Mudbugs will try to carry this same amount of energy and success tomorrow night. 7-11 puck drop. We'll have that broadcast right here at 6:50 with the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Face-off in the right wing circle. Face-off is won there by DiCarlo. Now behind the cage along the end board. 7:35 and counting. Now the far side, Murray dropped off the middle of the ice there to DiCarlo. An errant pass there. Now off the near side boards. Kept in there by Bilkey, and he'll just sweep it in to the Shreveport zone. Heading now behind the cage of Sergeyev. Gockler will spin it around, poked at there by Jomak, and kind of golfed out there by Gato, back out to center. And on the near side, Bilkey will re-enter the zone from the left side. He'll just cycle it in now and wagon wheel it around the far side boards. Taken there by Konovalov. He'll work it in behind the cage. Now smothered up there. Good job there by Hedden and Weber to sandwich up. Looked like Nemo. Mudbugs have been able to keep that line of DiCarlo, Nemo, and Purcell quiet tonight, and that's hard to do. That's that line that really drives the engine for Lone Star's scoring ability, and you best believe they will be on their game tomorrow night, so the Mudbugs better be ready to go. Along the end boards now. Cue balled around to the far corner to the left of Sergeyev. Mudbugs cannot get it out. Fanned on there by Emerson. Now kicked around, held up a bit there was Procopio. Trying to take off with it. Now played back the other way. Here's Dylan Smith working it in. Quick shot. Whistles wide of Sergeyev. Now puck, I think, deflected out of play. Hard hit after the whistle. Mudbugs bench did not appreciate it. As down went Brazil, he got back up, pushing and shoving. Well, that Mudbugs bench was hot after that whistle. And it was toward Emerson's way. Dawson Chirino working the vocals pretty good right now. You can always count on him, who is the master at motor mouthing. .603 remaining in the third. Nothing coming about of that. Face-off now will be deep. McCormick now going to the locker room, making sure he's okay. McCormick has left the bench, and we'll get hopefully an update on that. Could be just repair work. He was moving up the steps pretty easily. Now to the right point. Raked in there by Smith behind the cage of Sergeyev. Now held up a bit along with Brazil. There are penalties. So McCormick is gone on sportsmanlike conduct. Well, we're skating 5-on-5. So a 10-minute misconduct from McCormick. That's his, I believe, his second one. No, it's just his first. Check that. The Mudbugs fans sharing their opinion of the officials. I will not recite. Back out off the far side boards. Missed Luke Johnson's stick. Now loose puck. McDonald tripped up a bit there. Thrown toward the net. Blocked off there by Hallard. Now chipped back out to center there by Vermont. You know what he's thinking about. Gaining the blue line from the right side. He's able to hold the zone. Now behind the cage. Loose puck there by Brady Smith. Well, McCormick was just sticking up for his teammate Brazil, and I can't blame him for that. Puck now slinged back in there by Bilkey. The far side now, rolled around to the far side. Both teams would love the clock just to keep dwindling down. Now, quick shot gets blocked there by Bilkey. Played back out to center, 4:24 and counting. 5-1 lead for Bugs hockey. Near half wall there by Smith. He'll squeeze it in along to the end boards, blocked off there by Fetchko, held in. Trezero throws it toward the net, blocked in front. Good job there by Metcalf. Now far circle, Baez holds the zone. Dropped off, right point, thrown toward the net, blocked off there by Metcalf. He ties Emerson down to the ice. And now Fetchko has it behind Sergeyev. Up ahead there to Onstadt. Off the stick of Bunting as the puck rolled back into the Lone Star zone. Well, you could feel something big about to occur in the extracurricular activities department right now. And it is, loose puck. Here's Joe Mack. Near circle, quick shot. Oh, the stick got in the way of Palmer. And now hard hit. Gockler able to just wrist it in deep into the Brahmas zone. Mudbugs just trying to get pucks in deep. Down to the far corner. Loose puck taken away there by Sturzer. 3:10 now remaining. Now loose puck taken there by Steele. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Back to Gato. Far circle. Quill! What a left pad kick save made there by Burke. As Gato was looking to join in on the party. Now spun, kicked in, punched in, thrown back to the slot. Taken away there by Gato. And Gato will carefully loft it all the way down. We got a whistle. Looks like we got a penalty coming up against Lone Star. Looks like a roughing infraction on Nemo. And that might be a frustrating or a penalty caused by frustration. It has been all Shreveport tonight. They are up 5-1. Face off. One there by Shreveport. It ricochets all the way down. Now along to the far corner. Collins has it. They'll go low to high. Palmer's shot blocked. Mudbugs back on the power play for the third time tonight. They are 1 for 2 this evening. Quick shot there by Procopio. Pelted aside there by, or paddle aside rather, there by Burke. Roughing the call on Nemo. Dorfman, cross ice off the stick of Collins, held in there by Colson. Now thrown to the right point. Dorfman near half wall. His pass broken up there by Emerson. It'll slip back out to center. Colson up the middle of the ice will just glide back. 1:55 here in the third. Mudbugs just trying to maybe put a little extra icing or maybe a cherry on top of this game as the puck now rolls toward the net. Glove down there by Burke. Not much Dan Wildfong can do here as his team is getting outworked and dominated for most of this game. Faceoff will come deep into the Mudbug zone. .145 now remaining here in regulation. Faceoff won there by Lone Star. Play to the left point there to Brady Smith. Smith has it now. Penalty came up to Dorfman. So 4-on-4 hockey unsportsmanlike conduct on Dorfman. So things get a little testy out there. Well, we still got a 1:29 left in this contest. See what transpires. A little open ice. As Shreveport able to saucer it in deep into the Lone Star zone. That'll be 4-on-4 to end the game. As Metcalf has it behind the cage to the far side over to Hedden. Hedden now just softly love tap it into the Lone Star zone. Good chase there by Onstadt. Down to a minute left here in regulation. 5-1 lead for Bugs hockey. Along to the middle, Luke Johnson now will take a U-turn back. His pass broken up. Good stick there by Onstadt. Boy, Onstadt's been really good tonight. Now tripped up there was Onstadt. On over to Vermanen. Vermanen tied up along that right corner. Now Lone Star has a power play. As out of the box comes Nemo. With 25 seconds left now in regulation. To the near side there to Sturzer. Sent in. Worked in now to the near corner. Held in there by Johnson. 15 seconds left to the right of Sergeyev. Mudbugs with a very convincing win tonight to send a statement to Lone Star in the west of the league. Colson has it. Colson now will be able to dump it all the way down, and that'll do it as it goes into the right corner. Mudbugs win! Claws up! Final score, Mudbugs 5. The Brahmas 1. It all started with 3 goals in 1:22 in the first 5 minutes of the game that guided Shreveport to a very comfortable 5-1 win. Stick around for the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. We'll tell you how it all happened. Final score, the Mudbugs 5, the Brahmas 1. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Congratulations to our Shreveport Mudbugs on this 2021 season. They have overcome the odds of a pandemic to keep hockey alive in Shreveport Bossier. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Welcome back into Mudbugs hockey. What a contest and what an effort from the Mudbugs. They got 3 goals in 1:22, and that helped them guide their way to a comfortable 5-1 win, and they are back in first place in the South Division. They own the tiebreaker, and that's big because now they are tied at 53 points with 3 games in hand. Final score here, Amarillo cools off Wichita Falls 3-1. And New Mexico beats Odessa 3-2. Boy, it all started at 4:03 of the first. Matt Vermanen able to poke home his 4th of the year from Onstadt and Procopio on the breakaway. And then 36 seconds later, Vermanen did it again with his 5th of the year from Shreveport as he took a turnover from the neutral zone and was able to fire home his 2nd of the night. Shreveport got the assist. Mudbugs were up 2-0. Then, less than a minute later, it was Joe Mack on the power play. Braden Dorfman with a great cross-ice feed, and Joe Mack able to rip home his 1st of the game, his 8th of the season. Mudbugs led 3-0, just 5.5 in to the contest. The score stayed that way until 29 seconds into the third. Short-handed, Joe Mack on a busted play. Weber with the only assist. Brazil had the wraparound chance denied, but Joe Mack was there to slam home the rebound. It was Mack's 2nd of the night, and the Mudbugs went 4-0. Then Quim Emerson was able to score on a busted play at 9:10 of the third. It got Lone Star on the board, but more than a minute later, it was Garrett Steele through the slot, firing home his 8th of the year. Gato and Brazil got the assists, and the Mudbugs on their way to a 5-1 win. A nice, comfortable night for Arseny Sergeyev as he made 29 saves for the night to pick up win number 6 on his year. Like I said, with the win, the Mudbugs go to 24-7-5. They are now in first place on tiebreakers with Lone Star, but that might change tomorrow night. The Bulls go to 48 points. They're right on the heel of the Bugs and the Brahmas. The Warriors stay at 45 points. That'll wrap things up as Matt Vermaden is your top star tonight with the post-game interview. Final score, it's the Mudbugs 5, the Brahmas 1. The last game of the regular season between these two bitter rivals will be tomorrow night, 7-11 with the puck drop, 6:50 with the Landers, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram pregame show. You want to join us then? It'll be great because you know Lone Star will have an answer. It'll be a hard-hitting contest. I'm Chet Yoder, reciting the final score as we sign off here from George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. Mudbugs back in first place in the South Division after a 5-1 win over Lone Star. Have a good night and a better tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow night. Until next time, claws up.